Hello guys, how is everyone? Cook. Move the camera a bit. Fine now. Shall we begin? Alright, let me see. Hello, Willen. Hello, Const. Are these hotkeys? It is what it is, my friend. The pros, not pros actually. Play on Legacy, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I have to take my meds. Almost forgot. Sorry. Alright, who here wants free coaching? Do we have anyone? Preferably people who have already posted on the Discord. Hello, Lord Albandale. Doing well, what about you? Um, we legit have no one for the coaching? It's insane. Should I play pubs then? I've posted any coaching if nobody else is there. What's your ID? Like, what's your name? Oh, I see it, okay. Clinks. I hope this replay is still available. Is it? I don't think it is. Not available, my friend. You'll have to give me another replay. Anonymous. Quick. What is this? Oh, that's Viper Med. Lord Albandale, do you have another replay? The replay that you gave is no longer available to download. If you want your session, you'd have to give me another ID. Holy shit, he's going for it. You're gonna get him. Did get him. Shit. They're kind of getting cooked on every lane though. Or if you have that replay downloaded on your PC, you can share me the file. If you send me the file, I can watch it. You can upload it on Drive or something and then give it to me. I see. This one works. If it's from today, it will work. Are you Pinks again? Okay. What's your MMR? If I may ask. Well, 1.5k. 1500. Alright guys, we have our first free coaching session. So one thing that I want to talk to you about is your early itemization in both games. Like, so in both games, kind of like bought the wrong early items, like starting items basically. Like this is your previous game that you gave where you're playing Clinks versus a Bristleback, and you start with Blades of Attack. Like Bristleback is going to give you a lot of stick charges, so you should start with 1 and double Fairy Fire. Right now you have 9, 10, 11 damage. With 1 and double Fairy you would have around, what, 7 damage. So you probably have like, what, 4 less damage, but at the same time, you have a lot of sustenance in lane and you can spam your spells and do a lot of shit. And similarly to the game that you gave me right now, basically this one is the same thing. You're playing versus Tide and Rubik, or Tide plus Techies, both spellcasters who will give you a lot of sick charges, but we kind of just like don't buy it. And see, you died once as well. I'm not exact. What's going on here? Why are we buying more free fires? Complete waste of gold. But yeah, think a lot about your early items. It's like if you're in a lane where you know they're gonna cast a lot of spells, or even like medium amount of spells, you should always go wand, double fairy fire. The only time you should actually you should start with like blades of attack is if in their lane they will actually not do anything. Like they will not give you any sick charge. Let's just say you're playing versus something like Kanka or maybe Centaur, something like that. But Centaur Spirit Breaker, Kanka Spirit Breaker is a lane. Kanka Nyx is a lane where they won't use spells. So I have to keep this in mind. Otherwise, it's like you're gonna struggle with basically sustaining yourself in lane. If you like, because these lanes are kind of free because you have like long range and they can't really reach you, and at the same time, it's like they're giving you a lot of sick charges. So you should have like a really easy time. You mentioned that Klinks has bad base damage, which is kind of true, but I think what you probably don't do or are missing is that, so let's just say right now you have plus 13 damage. So instead of this plus 13, you would have basically, you would end up with plus 7, right? So you would in total you would have 47 plus 7, which is 54 damage, sorry. And then you add 20 more from the searing arrows. So you have like basically 74 damage. 74 damage is a lot. I think you don't use searing arrows, which is why you kind of feel like, oh, my hero has no damage. There's that. Double down. Holy shit. I haven't seen Klinks in a while, but yeah, you get the idea. It's like this gives you bonus 20 damage, so you have to use this to secure creeps. And then yeah, okay. So here's the thing. Kind of like Klinks, Drow Ranger, Viper, Husker, they're kind of the same in like one way. It's like if you click your searing arrows on the enemies, you won't aggro creeps, right? So in that case, it's like really free for you. Like the reason why these heroes are really strong in lane is because you can really harass the enemy without actually getting punished for it in any way possible, unless you just go super far in. So when it comes to like prioritizing how you want to balance out the lane, it's like you have three things. You have last hits, you have denies, and then you have harassing the enemy, right? So the priority should also be like this. Like you prefer last hits first, followed by denies, and then harassing the enemy. This is basically dependent upon your next click. Like for example, if you think to yourself that, okay, if I use searing arrows on this Tidehunter right now, in the attack animation that I have for my next attack, am I gonna miss a last hit or deny? That's what you want to ask yourself. Like in this moment, what you see is that, oh, there's nothing to last and nothing to deny in the next 3 hits, right? So you're free to like just hit this guy constantly. Like as soon as these waves met here, basically here, you should start hitting him. Because there's nothing else to do, right? There's nothing to last hit, nothing to deny. So we're like too far away. We should just like start hitting this guy, but we're gonna wait a lot when that happens. And then here you wanna like get the last hit and then keep harassing him, and then here you wanna go for the deny. Right? And then here as well, you don't really try to hit the tide, you try to deny. But also, this is a concept which is like sometimes harass can be better than denies. It's when you know that you cannot deny a creep no matter what. Like for example, right now you have 60 damage, right? And this guy has also 60. So, but he has like 8 more from the Quelling Blade, so he kind of had 68 damage. So it's like, he's a melee hero. It's very unlikely you would be able to deny these creeps. So in this case, harassing the tide is like better. But I'm sure you're kind of like not thinking about that when you're doing this. Like you're just like hitting him for basically whenever you want to. Yeah, okay. Okay. You get tangos early. You should always get tangos after this because you never know what can happen. And then again, you see, you kind of like watching yourself just like be AFK. Like if you keep harassing this guy as much as you can, and then he will be zoned out of the lane permanently. And when that happens, it's like, even here, it's like, why are we like running away? There's a 20% HP tide in front of me. Like I can harass him, he's level 1. Ogre, we're gonna be level 2 in like literally 1 creep. I should keep hitting this guy and zone him out. He has no chance here. It's like, oh, I want the last hits, but there's also a Klinks harassing me. So what do? I can either die or I cannot get the last hits, but you're giving him whatever he wants. Like you're going backwards there. So he's just like, oh, I can aggro the creeps. I can do whatever I want. And now that you're level 2, it's like freebie. But you have to like kind of communicate this with your ogre here. Is that, oh, we're about to get level 2, my friend. Time to kill this guy. Okay. Yeah, you just literally don't deny at all. It's like there's no point of playing Clinks if you won't really like make sure that, oh yeah, I'm like Tide has 8 last hits, you have 12. You only have 1 deny. I think you should have a lot more denies in this lane. But your priority is like kind of cooked. Like even here it's like, oh, we pulled a small camp. There's a wave under my tower. This small camp is going to give me like 60 gold at max, right? It's like 10 gold per creep or like 15 gold per creep. Here I'm getting 40 gold per creep, but I'm like prioritizing the small camp over the wave for some reason. So you miss out on everything. And then we also miss out on Lotus. It's like this is a lane where you should be owning, but it's kind of like really cooked. And now you're out of position, but guess what? Guess what? We would have 26 charges right now. We could use Death Pact on this small creep here and 26 charges, and we'd be like 600 HP right off the bat, and we would not die like this. Like, this is a lane where you should be owning, but the opposite is happening. We're kind of just losing. Because the priority is like, it's really simple. Nothing to last or deny, hit. Something to last or deny, do that. It's literally like that. Like, it's very brain dead for heroes like Drow and Clinks to do this. You see, like, you're just like constantly just like staying behind rather than just like harassing this guy. You kind of have to think to yourself that, okay, if I, like, you have like a lot of range, by the way. Your hero has like 600 range. So you can do this from a really far range. The problem is, it's like, you're too scared because you kind of don't know how they can kill you. So you have to like think about their heroes. You should be like, oh, how, like, if I like stand right next to my range creep and I keep right clicking this guy, what is he gonna do? He doesn't really have a hook. He doesn't really have a way to like ruin your position. Rubik does, but Rubik can't really like come forward like this. Like, you can stand near your range creep and keep hitting this guy, and then he can't do anything. Apart from that, you're kind of like wasting your gold on these fairy fires. They don't really do anything. Like 2 is enough, like, because you get it from the start, right? It's like, it's better than getting 1 damage. You can get 2 damage, and also it's like, it's kind of the same goal now. You 55 for branch and 65 for fairy fire, and you can use it to live as well. It's like, in this case, like in this particular lane, I would 100% buy boots, and I would buy Blightstone. What is going on? Are we like sacrificing so many last hits? Yep, we're missing so many last hits. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy business. Okay, Dave. In the laning phase, you should kind of use your Death Pact as a heal. Kind of like whenever you're low, you use it. But I think you are doing that. But for the siege creep, it was fine to just use it on the siege creep and get it killed so that they can... Like, again, why are we trying to do this? Like, it's like, you should only pull when you feel like, okay, the wave is not going to come back to me. But in this case, it's like, you're not thinking about the number of creeps on both sides. It's like, oh, this is a wave, right? But they're pushing it. So if there's like a wave here, it means they have 3 extra creeps than you do. You have 4, but this is actually 7 because there's another wave behind this. So if they have like 7 creeps, this lane is going to push into you. So you don't really want to pull because the wave is in a good spot anyway. Like, look at this. There's like so many creeps. Like, the wave is going to end up, like, for example, when you take this inside the tower, right? You don't need to pull because the next wave is going to end up here anyway. You only pull when it's like, oh, if I don't pull, the wave is going to end up somewhere here in a bad position, but it's not going to end up there. This is kind of like a basic creep equilibrium type of thing. It's like, when you pull like this, they can also pressure you. Also, the fact that you're just like pulling and just like missing last hits. It's not good. Okay, yeah, I think Tide has just gotten a really free lane. He's the same net worth as you. He shouldn't have this free lane for free. I would personally buy boots over band because boots and Blightstone, because I know this is a lane that I can kill. So I would do that. In this case, this is fine that you do this. But this is the thing. It's like you have no concept of creep wave timers. Like, you kind of don't know that, oh, where's the wave gonna be. Like for example, you pulled, right? And now it's like the wave is gonna meet here at 28. So at 28 you should see 28 to 30 you should see a wave walk into your tower. If that doesn't happen, it just basically tells you that they pulled, similar to what they're seeing here. But as you're gonna see here, it's like you're gonna farm this small camp, right? And then it's like 30, 31, 32, and there's no wave here, but you're still walking here because you have no idea about pre-wave timers. It's like, oh, and now you're like, okay, where's the wave? You still don't know. Meanwhile, the wave is getting cooked here. So kind of like learn pre-wave timers. They're not that hard. You should like think about landmarks. So basically the wave is going to spawn every 30 seconds, right? It's going to take it 10 seconds to get till the tier 2 tower on the offlane. And then this place is around 18 seconds. And then this curve where the creep waves will meet is going to be around 28, as you can see. You can watch this in a replay or in demo or wherever you want. That's like the basic way. And you should keep that in mind all the time. Okay. But yeah, you have really low number of assets. You have really low net worth. I think this is a lane where you can really stomp the enemy if you do these smaller things right. Like you can probably have like 5,000, 5.5k in this lane easily because one, you would be killing them. Two, they would be so scared of you that they won't be able to contest CS versus you. So naturally you would have like 60, 65, 70 assets right now. And on top of that, you would also have like 1 or 2 kills. So that would easily put you to 5.5k net worth, which is really good because now it's like we're getting Blightstone, but our Deso is gonna be around 15 minutes, which is not good. Like this is a lane where we can get Deso by 12, 13 minutes easily, but we won't get that timing. So naturally, it's gonna be like hard. It's also the fact that Tide also has net worth, so he's gonna be like a problem in later on in the game, which he shouldn't be. Like this is a lane where if I'm the Klings and I have Ogre with me, I think I would have 2-level difference with Tide. Simply because my hero is just super good versus a 0. He cannot do anything. But the reason why that doesn't happen is 1, we're missing a lot of free assets. 2, we didn't harass them at all. 3, we didn't buy a wand in this lane, so we just fed. That was also like a positioning issue. You also made a lot of assets because you're just like pulling, so it's kind of like you're not thinking about pushing the wave and then just kind of like spamming Death Pact at level 5 on the big creep. Basically, when you get level 5, you have 2 points in this, right? You have 2 charges. When you have 2 charges, you can keep 1 for regen and you use the other kind of like off cooldown for the large creep. Okay, this is good tower pressure, but Tide's coming behind you. He's level 5 though. He is just level 5. And then another thing that you want to kind of learn is orb walking. What is orb walking? Orb walking is basically the concept of hitting the enemy and then just like moving forward. It's kind of like you're hitting this guy, right? Like, let me ask you something. If you keep hitting this guy, what is his response? He has to run towards this side, right? So when he runs towards this side, eventually he will be outside of your attack range. So you have to kind of predict that and move with him every time you hit him. Like you hit him and you move forward instead of like standing in the same place. It's like you hit him, you move forward. Like when he goes backwards, you keep moving with him. He's running, move forward rather than standing in the same place. If you kept moving forward, he would have died. But you're basically just outside of the attack range. So this is like orb walking that you should kind of like learn. And then yeah, kind of just spam that pact on this big camp and just keep farming the big camp. But this is like a big issue. Like also realistically on this hero, you have to be gating a lot. Like this is a good example. It's like, okay, Tide is really low, doesn't have TP. We're gonna get some mana. You can get it from the Lotus here. You get Death Pact, change your HP, and then you go bottom. And then you get bottom, and then you try to like kill them on the bottom side of the map. Because this hero doesn't really farm that much. Like you see this Ursa's HP is like super low. He doesn't have ult. He's used ult. So in this moment, you need to gate and go and kill him. Because you have Invis, you have a lot of movement speed, so you have a lot of mobility that you have to use. Like these are like free kills. 1, 2 free kills, maybe even 3 free kills. 3 free kills for you. But you're gonna go and farm the wave, which is not ideal. And the other thing is that you're kind of like not touching the large camp at all. It's like we're just like We're just like keeping resources off on the map. And the other thing is that it's like, if you look at this minute, right? You're harassing this guy. This is where creep timers are important as well. It's like you're harassing this guy. Now it's kind of like this guy is gonna go to base, right? This guy is gonna go to base. We see 2 heroes bottom. We see 1 hero mid. And the only guy who's missing is Rubik, right? So Rubik alone cannot really do anything. So if you look at the creep wave timers, it's 11-11, which means, as we discussed, the wave is gonna be here. Right now the wave is like basically here. So in 3 or 4 seconds it's gonna be here, which is like good positioning for you. So instead of us going back here, we should stay for the wave and farm it, right? But we don't do that because we don't know creep wave timer, so we're gonna like miss 200 gold here, right? And then it's like another things that we pull, which isn't bad, but you have to think about pulls in a way that it actually stops the wave. So if you pull the large camp here, it's actually good. It would bring the wave back to you, right? But if you pull the small camp, this is like really weak. Your creep wave is just going to kill it. But if you pull the large camp will kill this creep wave completely. So the next wave comes to you. But let's just say you did it anyway, it's fine. It's like now if you look at the timer, it's like, oh, 11:41. I have 19 seconds left of the minute. What should I do in these 19 seconds? You should go and hit this large camp. You should farm this large camp and then wait for the wave. If you don't farm this large camp right now, it's going to be wasted because every minute the map refreshes. So all of these resources on the map, like this camp, this camp, this camp, all of these camps that are not farmed are just being wasted. Because if you farm this once, you can farm this twice. So if this camp gives you like 100 gold, if you farm it once, it gives you 200 gold in total. So you have to farm it twice, but it's like you're gonna just like waste your 15 seconds, 20 seconds out doing absolutely nothing. It's like we're not gating, we're not farming, and we're kind of like just doing nothing. Clinks needs Soul Ring if you don't buy Falcon Blade. Like, you might be thinking that, oh, I'm pressuring the enemy tower, this is really good, but this is really pointless and really useless. The reason why this is really pointless and really useless is because it doesn't really help your game. It's like if you get bottom and kill these guys and open this tower, that's 1,000 times better than taking this tower, because this tower really doesn't do anything. And they can also just like fort it whenever they want, and then your time is wasted. It's like right now we're not scaling towards our deso because we're literally not hitting creeps, right? The number of lasses that you have right now, you should have had this in 10 minutes. So you're like 3 minutes behind already. And the other thing is that we're not doing anything to like impact the other lanes. Like this tower, which matters the most, right? You will get access to these camps, you will get access to Torm, so many things, right? This tower we're not doing anything about, even though we have multiple opportunities to get bottom and just kill them, but I think you're just not looking. So you're like pressuring this tower and it's like, oh, we pressured the tower, and then what? Like we're basically hitting like 4 creeps a minute. Again, it's like in this entire minute we're not doing anything. We're just like pressuring the tower. Now we're gonna take the wisdom. Wisdom is good. Wisdom I like. But it's like, you see, like you're not even gonna get your deso at 15 minutes. It's like ideally on Clinks you need your shard and deso both by 16 minutes. But you're not even gonna get deso by 15. Which is like the main problem here. If you have like an early deso and you have like Slardar with you, and you take this tower, you ask your Slardar, hey bro, can you use your corrosive haze on Roche at nighttime when it's on our side? Sure, I will use that. And then you just take Roche and then you just like take over the game. But it's like we're doing absolutely nothing to open this tower. It's like literally zero damage on it. And we are also not using Death Pack to like basically, like you haven't hit the large camp this entire game. It's been 16 minutes, we haven't hit the large camp. It's like crazy. And then your team is like kind of just feeding constantly bottom side. Like you got the tower, sure, but it's like it's not really helping the game at all. It's like if you play Dota, you should think about when it comes to like macro gameplay, okay? When it comes to like macro gameplay, you have to think about okay, if I do a certain thing, what it will lead to. Like there's like a lot of decisions in the game that can be made, but some decisions are like infinitely better than the other decision. Like for example, this is like a good example. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll go pressure the tier 2. But after I take the tier 2, what's gonna happen? Will I get access to this area? Will I get access to this area? Does it open anything for us? Does it really hurt the enemy's game? I don't really think so, because they don't really give a shit about this tower. Like if it's gone at 15 minutes, who really cares? You don't get access to this area anyway. But if I go gate bottom and I like kill the enemy carry, kill the enemy supports, open this tower, it gives us so much of the map. Right now, my Slaughter is just like struggling in net worth. He has 4.9k net worth because he's playing versus 3 heroes bottom, and he doesn't have access to these camps. So his option is like I push lane and farm these camps backwards. That's it. So he has to play like basically like a pussy, if I have to say it like. And then what you have to do is it's like, okay, if I think about it in the bigger picture, because Klinks is like a very macro hero, you can't really hit creeps on this hero all the time. You have to do something to impact the game, right? So you took top tower, very nice. You go bottom, you open this tower with siege, ideally if possible, and you kill them. Also a good thing. You got a lot of gold, you open the tower, you just have a lot of map. And then eventually they cannot contest Rosh bottom side if this tower is dead, because you have outposts and they don't. But if the Rosh goes top, then this outpost is on their side, and it could make a lot of difference. Okay, now you're like TPing to bottom side, but you don't really need to TP here. You can just gate. Okay, you see now your hero is here, so you're gonna open this tower. Pretty simple. But the point is like this could have been done 7 minutes ago. If this was done 7 or 6 minutes ago, it's very different. And then apart from that, it's like, since your shard timing is like super delayed, you are kind of like struggling now. And also you need to use strafe to farm. Like you need to use strafe a lot to farm. And then it's been 19 minutes, guys. We have not seen the Klinks hit a single large camp. Like you have a spell that just gets you the large camp for free. You should use it. And this is a game where Bond is like really good for you. Like you see, like eventually Ursa is just taking over you in net worth, even though you're kind of like free. So it's like if you're playing in, what MMR is this? So if you're playing in 1500 MMR, like your MMR is basically, you basically have like at least 500 more MMR than this Ursa, but he is kind of out farming you. So if that happens, then you deserve to be in this bracket. That's just how it is. It's like you should have 11,000. You should have 12,000. When you have that, you're gonna find yourself that, oh, the games are actually super easy. Okay, now we're hitting this tower, but we kind of don't have any info. 5 years of the enemies are missing. So if you do this shit in any high MMR bracket, you're just gonna like basically keep feeding like this. Like the things that you're doing, like, oh, I'll just go and hit enemy tier 2, or oh, I'll just go hit enemy tier 2 here. It's like the high MMR you go, they're gonna punish this, and you're just gonna keep feeding, and then you'll drop back to the low MMR where it's like, oh, yeah, here it's going to work. It's going to work here, but once you're like maybe Archon, Legend, it's like, oh, this doesn't work anymore. So I'm just feeding back to my own MMR. And you should buy Clarities as well. We got Crystallis. I'm not too sure about this. I think you don't need Crystallis. You kind of need Pike in this game. Pike is very good. Fuck. Yeah, this is not the right decision. This is just lack of understanding of how his hero works. It's like, it's kind of like he's gonna go on you here, right? You're fighting him, and then he's running back. But you have to understand that he still has his ult. Why does he still have his ult? Because he doesn't use it. He just didn't use it. So when that happens, you fucking run away. You don't go in, because he's gonna turn and just kill you. If he didn't have ult and you did this, it would be fine. But he does have ult. He bought Dust, but that's not gonna help versus this Lark. Yeah, and we're also kind of like falling behind in farm. Like, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, kind of like, let's see your minute and see how much time you actually waste, because that's like important. As a carry, if you waste a lot of time, you're just gonna fall off. Okay, let's start from 25, okay? Well, let's just start from here. So if you look at the timer, it's like 24:45 after you're done with this wave. Now it's like you have 15 seconds, okay? You have 15 seconds of the minute left. Next wave is here. You can see it. You don't even need creep wave timer. So you can kind of say that in 10 seconds, you have at least 10 seconds before you have to worry about this wave. Actually, more than that, because realistically, this one range creep cannot kill this entire wave. Not even single creep. So based off of our calculation, this wave is gonna meet your wave at 28. So 28 is basically 58, right? So we have around 14 seconds. So in 14 seconds, do you not think you can farm these 2 camps? Like, you can farm these 2 camps in these 16 seconds or like 14 seconds that you have. But you're kind of like running around in a circle doing nothing, and then it's like, okay, I'll go and farm this wave. Now that you farm this wave, ask yourself again, it's like, okay, next wave, based off of my calculations, next wave is going to meet around here, which is in probably 7 or 8 seconds, right? So I have like 7 or 8 seconds where I can farm something, and also the fact that this thing is a bit dangerous to farm. We have 3 things when it comes to farming: time plus safety plus gold. Okay, so safety is very important. If you farm a camp here or a wave here compared to here, so it's a huge difference. They can't kill you here, but they can definitely kill you here because they have a tower, right? So what you're gonna watch yourself do in this case is that you're just gonna walk straight and waste your time. You can go here and hit these 2 camps, and then go here and use your burning barrage, and then just like get out. But you're gonna watch yourself just walk in a straight line and just like waste. How many seconds did we waste? Waste 10 seconds. 11 seconds is completely wasted, did nothing. And now we're like pressuring this tower, which is fine, but it's kind of like they're just like dumbasses. This guy can just TP with the dust and just like catch you, and you will just die. And then again, look at this. Okay, we're done hitting this tower. They use forward. Next wave is gonna spawn in 3 seconds. It's going to take it at least 15 seconds to get here, right? So we kind of have around 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, we should farm something. But what are we doing? Standing AFK. Literally doing nothing. So it's kind of like every minute, I'll just like say this to you, that every minute you're kind of wasting at least 30 seconds. So if it's like, let's just say your GPM right now is 481. That's not gold per minute. That's gold per 30 seconds. So it's possible that your hero can right now be playing at 700-800 gold per minute, and you could be 15,000, 16,000 netto right now. But you're not, simply because every minute 30 seconds are being wasted. And then eventually you go in and they are punishing you. Will you die? You didn't die, which is nice. Oh, you did die eventually. So it's like they're not that dumb. It's like you do something once, twice. It takes them like at least 4 minutes to react to what you're doing, but you do eventually die. It's like now we're just like falling behind. Now there's like a 2,000 gold difference between me and Ursa. So this game is gonna become hard. Now you're buying Hex. Hex isn't a bad item on this year, but you have to understand that in this particular game, even if you hex someone, you don't really have, let's just say, a lot of damage to kill them in the hex duration. So maybe buy Daedalus first and then get Hex. That would be like better. Or buy Pike in case something gets like worse. I think it's good versus techies and shit, but it's not good versus Ursa. I don't think you kill Slark, Ursa, Tide. You can only kill the supports, and I think the supports died anyway. And you can use Burning Barrage in his in his thing. But it's kind of like there's like a lot of macro mistakes here, a lot of like farming mistakes here that can be like a lot better. It's like the way you're taking these fights are like is like kind of decent. It's kind of like tells me that okay, yeah, you have a good idea of how to team fight with this hero. Probably much better than your MMR bracket, right? But it's like if you like have good net worth on this hero, you will find yourself that oh, this game is like so easy. And the other thing is that like when you play heroes like Ursa, Clinks, basically heroes that can take Roche easily, right? Heroes that can take Roche easily, what you want to do is think about Roche a lot. Think about opportunities to take Roche. Like you're gonna like win a fight here, right? You just want to fight. Your hero takes Roche really fast, but you also have Amp, right? Like you have Slaughter in your team that can help with Roche. It's like we just killed them all literally in the middle of the lane, on the middle of the map. So this is like the best area for you to access Roche. Like even if it's bottom or top, it doesn't matter. But we just want to fight. And it's like the game is like kind of like finished at this point. You get Daedalus, you get Roche, and you just hit high ground with your team. They can't do anything. But we're not going to hit Roche. We're just going to walk up and try to take the tower. The tower doesn't really give you as much as Roche would. Roche would allow you to go high ground and take these towers for free. But then again, we're just like wasting our time. Like practically doing nothing. Fuck, you died. Now imagine for a second that one thing is that you cannot do this, right? This is just crazy. The other is that you can take Roche and then do this, and then it's fine. Because then they all feed here, you guys like mid tower, and then you can go high ground. Even if you die once, it's like fine. But it's like, I mean, Stark's items are kind of sus, so maybe he might die with the Hex. But I still think he wouldn't. But with Daedalus, maybe he will. But with just Chrysalis, it's not enough, in my opinion. There's no way. We got Tumbler's Toy level 3. Probably got better items, but yeah. Roche is not being considered. Oh, we killed Ursa with the Slardar. Again, we killed everyone. Are we gonna take Roche? Probably not. Probably not. You're also not buying Pike. I think you should buy Pike this game. You should not go for Hydra's Breath. Hydra's Breath is a good item versus heroes that have a lot of armor and a lot of HP. It's like if you're thinking about the number, like the damage numbers, basically, what you should try to do is like, okay, yeah, this guy might have a lot of HP, but he doesn't. This guy doesn't. Slark doesn't. Hydra's Breath, like you should read what it does, right? It gives you extra attacks, which is decent, but the main point of like buying this item is the passive. Miasma, right? Attacks poison enemies, dealing 2.5% of the target's max HP as magical damage per second for 3 seconds, right? So it's percentage damage based off of HP. So if you want like pure damage, like you get Pike and you get maybe Bloodthorn, or you get Nullifier, anything that gives you more damage, rather than going for this item here. Because at some point, if you don't have BKB, like if I see you in my game and I'm thinking that, oh yeah, this Clanks has no BKB, he has no Pike, and I'm like the Ursa, I'm just waiting for you to show in any fight. I'm just like jumping your ass, and I know I will kill you. And also, you should be using your death pack a lot, because when you go in a fight, you need to make sure you have the HP. Yeah. But yeah, Roche is like basically not a concept in low MMR. I think you can even take Roche solo right now. Like even this move that you're making here is like, look at what the enemy sees from their perspective, okay? They're gonna see a Clanks go here. And based off of what they've been reading throughout this game is that they can kind of like predict that, oh yeah, this Clanks is gonna hit this mid fucking tower and his teammates are dead, right? So if he comes here, most likely he's alone. So what are they gonna do if they're good? They're just gonna fucking jump you. This guy's gonna buy a Dust or like Techies, and Ursa can just solo kill you. Like here, they can just be ready preemptively and just kill you, but it's the same thing, right? They also don't understand what's going on. It's like, oh, yeah, Slaughter and Viper were dead. This guy's definitely so. They can't see that. But if they did, you'd just be dead. So it's like, you need to like build better habits for higher MMR. In this MMR, maybe it's working, but if you go slightly higher and it's like you do the same things, you're gonna get punished, and then your MMR will stagnate or you'll just drop back to where this is. Even here, like, I think Roche is like just not being considered at all. It's crazy, given that our hero is just like one of the best heroes to take Roche with. Oh, you died. One time Ursa jumps you, you just instantly die. I mean, I'm gonna just close the replay here, because after this, that if the game goes longer, is because you didn't take Roche. Now it's like, I'm just gonna tell you one thing. Now the game is at a point, it's like if you die like this and Roche is up, God forbid the enemy like, this is like such a good fight for Radiant. It's like if they just do things right, but they're not. It's like they kill you here and they just take Roche, and then they take Roche and they can just come back into this game. But I think Ursa just used BKB for basically nothing, and then he's just getting punished and dead. Same for Tide. Ursa buys back, goes in, dies again, so team is like better. But yeah, realistically what should happen is that you guys should just lose this fight because you just die instantly. They take Roche and this game goes longer. I mean, it just ends here, which is good. But yes, a lot of things that can be better. Yay. You have any questions? Maybe he's not Clink's player. That doesn't matter. The point of watching this game is to help him improve. So Alright, can move forward. Hurricane, my friend, did you post on my Discord? The hell? Okay. How to drop my game? Read the pin in the thing. No, I'm preferring people who are in Discord over those in chat. There's a lot of people who posted on the replay analysis who are not here. If any of you guys are here, I can do your replay. Otherwise, we go to chat. Little Cato, I would do yours, but the thing is, I've done yours already, so I'm kind of like gonna wait to see that if there's like someone new. I would prefer someone new because then more people can be helped, if that makes sense. Where can I post in your Discord? Go to server guide. Or actually, in the coaching, there's written replay analysis. I posted in Discord Viper. Cookie Master, I think I've done yours as well, right? I think I've done yours as well. Or have I haven't. I think I have. Yeah, I have done yours. I think I will do the guy who just posted right now, but he also posted before. I can't see the name because streamer mode is enabled. But I think I'm better than my bracket, but I can't carry. What do I do wrong? How do I carry noobs? I think this is a good one because I can actually flame him. this this is like a good one because I can flame him. Usually it's like if someone kind of like talks to them and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm like trash," and then it's like, "Yeah, you know that they're humble, but this guy is saying he's better than his MMR bracket, so how does he carry noobs?" Brother, it's like really simple. If you're better than your MMR bracket, you would not be in this MMR bracket. That's just how it works. MMR is what's the MMR in this game? I think it's around 2000. Is it? Are you the anti-mage? It's a mid gameplay. It doesn't matter if it's a mid gameplay. The thing is, it's like if you like if you got coached in a different role, you should go and practice that and implement that. I feel like most of you guys are just here to basically know what you did wrong, but you actually never try to fix it. It's like if I want to like take advantage of coaching, I would only fucking stick to one role, you know? It's like I coach you on Luna, and after getting the Luna coaching session, you just start playing fucking Warlock support. It's like, then what's the point of the coaching? No? What's your name, Hurricane? I need to. Can someone like pin this shit on? Do I have a mod in chat? Any mods in chat? How do I pin this so that people understand what's going on? Guys, I've seen people pin posts. How do you do it? Does anyone know? Guys, look at, like, use the command and see how I'm choosing people. Geo, yeah, okay. Geo is playing anti-mage. It's very likely that Drow is a smurf, but not like a high rank smurf. Alright guys, the replay that we have right now is basically a 2000 MMR player on anti-mage who says that he is better than his MMR bracket, but he does not know how to carry noobs. So one thing that I have to say before this game even starts is that, guys, if you play party queue, expect smurfs. Because higher MMR players, immortal players, cannot play with their friends. So what they do is they hop on smurfs. Okay, so party queue is usually infested with smurfs. Like you see this guy, he has only 185 wins and he has 1 level on draw, but he's playing it, right? So I'm pretty sure this guy's probably not that high MMR, but he is like maybe somewhat of a smurf. Like probably higher MMR than this bracket. So don't. Another thing is that if you play solo queue and you run into parties, you should take this option. A lot of people don't know about this option here. This will stop party queues to be in your solo queue games. Alright, now I'm gonna download this game and then we'll. Thank you for the 500 bits. Okay. Alright. So first things first, we gotta understand who our lane matchup is going to be. And TA is probably mid, Drow is probably safe lane. That leaves us with Ogre, Grim supports, and then Snap offlane. I think this build is fine because it's kind of like confusing what to buy in this case. So there's that. It's a really bad AM game. I don't know when you picked AM, but this is like one of the worst AM games. You last pick this year versus TA versus Drow, Snap, Grim. I mean, it's not the worst, but it is really bad. Like TA makes it bad. So not, but obviously that doesn't matter that much. If you play good, you can definitely win this game. So there's that. Right. Okay. Okay. Alright, here it is, guys. The priority system. Like most of you guys are just like missing so many CS, you have no idea. It's like, I'm just gonna give you a perspective, okay? In the early phase of the game, you will not get a lot of gold at max because you can't farm jungle, right? So you're just like really weak. So if you're missing all of the CS, just understand that it's like super bad. This wave is gonna give you around 160 gold. So let's just say you want to buy this boot or you want to buy this band of events. It's going to take you 3 waves to get to that point. If you get all of those creeps. So every time you miss a creep, you're just basically delaying an item. So it's kind of really simple. Right now you're not contested. There's nothing happening. There's no reason for you to like miss any of these assets. Like this we missed. We missed this deny as well. Simply because we're bad at last setting. There's no other thing. And then here it's like we're hitting this guy rather than like waiting for the last hit. The same thing that we talked about. This priority. This is like the best example of it. Because if you waste your attack, you will miss a last hit, which is what happens here. He tried to hit him again. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is a pretty free lane for you. And then here again, we're hitting this guy. And we missed one last hit. For no reason. Now he's dead. Okay. Good. I mean, that's not exactly good. He's just an idiot. But fuck, we missed. It's like, we've missed like 7, 8 last hits already. Like, net worth wise, Ogre has 1008 gold, AM has 1090. Is there any difference? I don't really think so. And then here again, really bad basic mechanics. It's like, alright, we're gonna farm this wave. But now you have to think to yourself that, holy shit, I have such a big wave. If the enemy holds this here, the next wave will die. Like your line is already in position to pull. What you have to do here is like kind of take advantage of the fact that you have this big of a wave. You kind of like weave around and then just like scare them a bit. You don't exactly go and hit them, but you zone them out. By zoning them out, what I basically mean is that scare them a bit so that they take this wave on their tower. If they don't take this wave on their tower, what's going to happen is that you're going to miss another wave. Like this. But if they took this on their tower, you probably miss half of this wave, not full. And then again, we have like triple range. It's like, my friend, you said that you're better than your MMR bracket, but this is like insane laning issue. I guess you're getting tilted at line maybe. I don't know. But if you are, then I don't know why. And another thing is that when you have like 10 stick charges like this and you know that you're low HP or low mana or like whatever, you should always use them. Because they're just being wasted at the moment. Like you're just wasting this. You'll get more of this, so just use it. Get some HP so that you can like basically play the game. Because you're standing in low HP right now. And then here it's like you're holding your skill point, but you don't need to. Just take the counter spell. There's like their entire like their entire gameplay is literally with the ogre thingy. But yeah, you see why you can't really go in and fight him, because you're just not using your sick charges. It's like these are like such basic mistakes that just like hold you in this MMR bracket. Okay, we finally used it. We would have had like 10 more by now, by the way, if you could use it early. Okay, nice. But yeah, now look at what we're doing. It's kind of like, okay, let's look at this. It's very good opportunity for you. Yeah. So right now, Grimstroke is not present in this lane. Ogre has no mana, he's scared of you. Okay. Waves come back to this position where it's like if Ogre comes forward, he will be punished, right? He could even potentially die because he has no mana, no stick charges. So in this case, it's like, what should we do? Right? To like make this guy suffer. If we can't kill him, at least we can get like a net worth advantage on him. But right now it's like he only has 3 less lasses than us. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna push this lane so that he can last it easily under tower. We're pushing this lane. Okay, very cool. Okay, now what? So he gets to farm this for free when it's like he's in such a defensive position where Grimstroke is now with him. We're just letting him farm this wave for free. Why? Like, why not hold the wave and deny everything? And then even then, it's like this, like you have full HP, you have full mana, Ogre has no mana, okay? Ogre cannot cast a single spell. You can go here and you can aggro these creeps. You've already fucked up, but let's just say if you want to like salvage this, you can aggro these creeps like this and then bring them here. You don't even need a pull. Like this guy is stacking, which is really good. What he's doing is really good. Because does he get the stack? He does get the stack. So now Ogre will get super punished. But what are we doing to bring this wave back? The wave that we fucked up, we're doing nothing. But what we can do here is we can bring these creeps here and then aggro again and then just block this next wave here. But we're not going to do that, right? We're just going to chill here because we're kind of scared of the Ogre with no mana. He might just kill us, who knows. So we missed like another free last hit for no reason. Oh, and another one. This guy though, he's balling. But yeah, I'm just gonna ruin the stack pull as well. Like, holy shit, this is crazy. You have a stacked pull. You just want to like make sure the waves are getting denied, but you're just like farming it. And you're not even waiting for the last hit. It's kind of like you're making sure they die fast. It's like, look at this. Hit, 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 hit. Why? Let them stay alive. Keep denying waves. Why are we doing this? Why are we letting the enemy have freebies? It's like, there's a reason when a high MMR players or a Smurf comes in your game, they just let you get nothing. Yeah, this is what happens to the Ogre, by the way. He can't play this lane. All you have to do is creep the wave here for as long as possible and make him suffer. Again, we're pushing the wave. Why are we pushing the wave? Like, it's not like we can go and farm side camp, so what's like the hurry? Like we're giving him everything he wants. Right now he doesn't have mana, so yeah. Okay, now you go back in. It is that simple. It is literally that simple. It kind of wasted our E. But yeah, you're gonna get a double kill. This is a... But why did you give up? Don't give up. Kill him. He's a fatty, isn't he? If he didn't give up, he would have died. But yeah, this is like a good opportunity to pressure tower and even take their wisdom. They haven't taken wisdom, but we're not thinking about that. Why are we not thinking about that? It's like, okay, right now we just killed Grimstroke. There's a fight going on here. Let's think about Grimstroke's TP and movement. So Grimstroke TP's here in our vision. He's running to us, which means he hasn't taken wisdom, okay? Now Grimstroke is playing here, still not going for wisdom. Why don't we just sneak like this and take the wisdom? And even here, it's like when he dies, still not going for wisdom. It's like, who in their team possibly took the wisdom? No one, right? So, okay. Right. Wisdom is still here, by the way. I'm pretty sure that it's still fucking here. No one has taken it. Okay. Now, taking the tower is a good thing, but it's kind of like a bad thing on heroes who can't really hit creeps. Like, for example, if TA takes this tower, she can jungle. Like, a lot of heroes can just jungle, but AM can't until he gets Battle Fury. So now you have to figure out a way to bring these waves back. You have to kind of do the same thing as we talked about in the Clinks replay, is that instead of pulling the small camp to bring the wave back, you should pull the large camp. But are we gonna do that? And you also don't need Perseverance. You need Broadsword first. Why? Because, like you see, this is a missed opportunity. Sorry, the reason why is because we don't really need mana regen on this hero. We're not casting spells to farm. Like, we're not Juggernaut or anything. So you're gonna farm this wave. Cool. And then you need to like run here and pull this. If you don't pull this, the wave is not gonna come back to you. So you're just basically purposely lowering your farm. Even here, you have an opportunity to pull this and get the next wave in front of you. This was good, kinda, but like I would go next wave here as well. Yeah, I'm not really giving a shit about this. But this siege creep. Instead of siege creep, blink here and pull so that you get the next wave in front of you. Otherwise, it's not gonna be here. So you're just like basically struggling when it comes to farm. Like, we're not pulling, so we're just like missing waves. If we miss waves, it's going to like delay our Fury timing. Fuck, getting mogged by Ogre. Okay, nice blink ult. But yeah, Fury could have been like a lot earlier if you do the pulls. But it's still not bad, so there's that. Now we're gonna see farming patterns. What do you know? Farming patterns, right? Right when I say it, I see a big, huge mistake in terms of farm. Okay, we're gonna get Fury, right? We got the Fury. So right now here, I want to ask you something. Okay? You have 30 seconds left of a minute. It's like, if you farm this first. So farming the middle camp is always bad. You know why? Because when you start at the middle, you can only go one side. But if you start from the corner, you can cover both corners, if that makes sense. If you start here, you can either go here or you can go here, right? So it's like, when you walked like this, you should start here. Why? Because we don't want to fucking go here. Why do we not want to go here? There's like heroes here in your team that want to farm. These two camps are already farmed. The only place that we can farm is like this, this, and this. So if we farm this first and then go here, this will be really far for us. So we're wasting time. But if we start here, this is very smooth. Start here, go here. And then if someone farms this, you can just go bottom, right? You have a lot of options. But you're going to start here, you're going to farm this, and then boom. Now what? After this, what are we farming? What are we farming after this? Nothing. Coral is here. This camp is too far away. We have 11 seconds of the minute where we will get nothing. Why? Because we're not looking into the future. We didn't get shit. We got one stack. That's it. We could have gotten like 2 waves or maybe like a large camp, which is much better. Okay, let's see what we do here. There's another wave here in front of you. Okay. Okay. Okay, this was fine. This was fine, but let's see what we do here. This is basically what we had to do before. But what is this shit? It's like, I mean, if you gate here and you have this planned, this is good movement. This is very good macro movement. But if you're solely thinking about farm, this is like the worst thing you can do. It's like, you're gonna hit this, good. Nearest camp, it's like you want to talk to yourself, like, okay, where do I want to end up? So kind of like think into the future. It's like, oh, 14 has started. So what is my 14 to 15 going to look like in terms of maximizing my farm? I want to farm as much as I can in a minute. That is my goal. So I'm thinking to myself that, okay, I definitely cannot get any waves here, and it's also a bit dangerous to be here, right? Safety wise, there's a tower. So I don't want to be here. I don't want to be anywhere here. So if I farm this and go towards this side, the max that I'm going to get is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 camps. Maybe. This is a maybe, by the way. This is not confirmed. But if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a wave. If not a wave, 5, 6 guaranteed waves for me. But what do? We farm this. We farm this. And now the closest thing to this is basically this. There's no walking time for this. You just blink and you're here. So what do we do instead is like we run all the way here. Not even here. All the way here. If you gate, it's good. If you don't get, this is like really poor farming. And the other thing that I want to talk about is that here you have a medium, a large, and a medium cap. But what you're farming is small, medium, large. It's like even the camps that you're farming are going to net you with less gold. I would stack, I mean, you fucked up the stack. I would stack this and farm this wave. Like you farm this wave and then you farm this. Okay, let's see here. Farm the wave. Okay, ignored the siege creep. Good. And now why not go here? Like, why do we not go deeper in? Yeah, the thing is, you have to think in terms of gold and time. The wave is already in a shit spot. We're not gonna go there. We can access waves on the mid lane. It's like, in terms of gold, waves are gonna give you 150 to 200, okay? Ancient, 160. Large is 100. Medium is 80. Small is 60, okay? So what you're saying is that I would rather go here for like 150 gold than basically farm these two camps that will give me 180. And the fact is that when I farm these two camps and get 180, I can farm them again, right? Because I already farmed them. So they're like double the gold, like compared to a wave. Waves are only good to farm if they are safe, they are close, and they actually net you more gold. In this case, they don't. What you basically did is like, if you do the math on what happened, right? Let's just do the math on what happened, okay? So you're gonna like farm this. After this, let's think about it, okay? So this is a small, this is, let's just say this is a large, okay? So this is 100. Then you're gonna farm this 60. Then you're gonna farm this 80. Then you're gonna farm this, which is how much? Another 60. And then you're gonna farm this, which is 100, okay? So you're basically gonna farm like 160 to 240, 300, 400 gold, okay? This is not including waves because you cannot get waves in this minute. We're talking in terms of a minute. So this is 400 gold. And now let's do the other side. 100, 80, 100, 80, and another 100. Okay, so this is like 380. We get 460 gold, 60 more gold. And then the other thing that you're missing is that you get to farm them again. This is what a lot of people miss, is that you get to farm them again. They're not wasted. And then it's like, if the enemy team is pushing these waves out, you can farm them in front of your tower really easily. But if they're not pushing them out, this automatically becomes impossible for you to farm. Why? Because they're too far out. This is why we need to pull, so that they're like in a safer position in the first place. It's like, the wave is here. Who gives a shit about this wave? If it's here, it's not pressuring us. It's not giving us more gold. So why even go for the wave? Like, you see, you farm this wave here anyway. So basically, from 14 till 15:30, that's 1.5 minutes, you didn't hit a wave. You did not hit a wave. So it doesn't matter. It's like, it doesn't really matter. And then here again, this is like another mistake, like if you think about it, okay? So it's like, in terms of like purity, because AM is all about farm, right? AM is all about farm. You want to get your timings fast. If you get your timings fast, you'll win the game, right? This is a game where you can win. So it's like, look at this. You're going to go back here and you're going to hit this, okay? And now if you look at the timer, look at the timer. The timer is basically 15:54. You have only 6 seconds left. You need to ask yourself, can you stack something? Can you farm something? The answer is no. So when that happens, you don't want to force yourself to go in the middle of the map. Start at the corner so that if you start here, you can end up here at the end of the minute. But if you start at the middle, you have to make a choice. Okay, I'm going to start at the middle. And now I can either go here or here. So it's like I'm basically going to farm the same 60 gold that I was getting. It's like you could have started here, and then you can go here, and then you can still access the camps. Except that you never have to come back here. It's much different. Okay, freebie. He almost had got your ass. It's kind of like you're just like farming less gold because you're too focused on the waves. It's like these waves are gonna come to you anyway, my friend. These waves are gonna come to you anyway. Yeah, this is good. But then, why the fuck are we going here? Why? Why are we not farming these two camps and then going mid or going ancients? It's like, why are we going back here? This wave is a bait. It doesn't give you a lot of gold. It doesn't give you more gold than what you're gonna get here or on like anywhere, literally. It's like you have 30 seconds left. You can farm 4 camps. You can farm 4 camps. Let's do the math here, okay? 100, 100, 80, 80. Okay, 160 and 200, 360 gold. Right now, what are you gonna get? Let's see. You're gonna get basically, let's just say 80 gold here because this is upgraded. Okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna count this as 60 because this is also upgraded. This is also upgraded, right? So 60, 80, 60 and 80. Okay. 60 and 80 and 2. I'm not gonna consider this wave, by the way. The reason why I will not consider this wave is because it's outside of the minute. I'm gonna consider these 2 creeps, okay? Because you basically missed the wave anyway. So 60 and 80, that's 140 gold, and you're getting like 2 creeps, which is another 80 gold. You see the problem here? It's like you're missing out on so much gold, getting baited for waves. This is basically 360 gold for you here right now. 360 gold. And you farmed 140 and 2 creeps, 80, 220 gold. So you farm basically 120 less gold. And also a bit dangerous to be here, but that's okay. And now with Manta, you want to think about fights, which is good. I also like the fact that you are buying Scotty. I was gonna say that you should go Scotty 3rd item. It's very good this game. I would go Scotty into Assault. If you buy Scotty Assault, I think you can carry this game. But farming wise, you're just like super off. Like we're going back again. Why the fuck are we going back? It's like crazy. Now this is the moment where you want to go forward. So as anti-mage, you're basically the split push master, right? You're the split push master. Now you want to ask yourself is like, if I want to split push, how exactly will I die? So as an anti-mage player, you should know one thing is that how do they kill you, okay? How do they kill you? Can Drow kill you? Does he have a stun? No. Drow has a silence. Can Ogre stun you? No, because we can react to it with our E. Can Grim kill us? He has a silence, not a stun. Can Snapfire kill us? Nope, we can react to it. Does TA have any silence or stun? No. So it's kind of like whatever the fuck they have, you can dispel with Manta or you can use counterspell. So that means that you can do whatever the fuck on this map that you want. You can go deeper in here, you can farm these 2 camps, you can farm these 2 camps, you can farm these 2 camps, and you can farm waves consistently and just like pressure this tower. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna farm this and then we're gonna go back here. And the worst part is that we did not hit this before coming back. It's like if we hit this, then we can actually end the minute here and actually get something. But now we're like, okay, let's see. This is crazy actually. But like, let's see. So after this point, Blood did not hit a single thing. 30 seconds left of a minute. Hero has 13,000 net worth, farming at least 1,000. Can farm 1,000 gold per minute. 30 seconds. Let's just say, what do we do in these 30 seconds? I mean, I would just go top and kill Ogre, but in 30 seconds, he didn't do anything. We're back to the side of the map where we can't really do or pressure anything. It's like before you get Manta, before you become unkillable, you have to play safe. But once you have Manta and once you become strong, you actually have to like play like a complete maniac. Like, it's like sending Manta to farm this wave is worse than your own hero going, because Mantas are not going to clear this wave for you. And if you show up anywhere right now in the next 30 seconds, aggressively, you will die because they have silences. So you can go here with your main hero and just like dispel the silence. It's like if you play anti-mage and you don't know how you die, like you have no understanding of kill threat, then you should not play this hero. It is that simple. Like, we just killed Drow, one of the silences in the game. Why are we not diving this guy and killing him? Because we're too scared. Because we don't understand that, oh, we can actually kill people. It's like this snap is completely out of position. Completely and utterly out of position. Yeah, we don't use counterspell. In time, then we press Manta for nothing. We need to save Manta for silences. That's the only way you can die. Just keep that in mind. If you keep that, now that you have Scotty, you're like super invincible. You just need to buy Assault Abyssal and then game's over. The reason why you want to buy Assault is we're playing versus Deso, physical damage, and then we're playing versus Drow, who pierces armor, base armor, right? So your hero will die, like you have 27 armor, but it's 0 in front of Drow. So you need external armor, which is Assault in this game, which will make you unkillable. And then with Basher, you can just solo carry this game. But the problem with this game is that you have so much information on the map. It's like, basically, one is that you're unkillable. The other is that you see Grim here, you see Ogre and Snap bottom, and you see TA there. You see TA, Ogre, TA, Snap, and Ogre here, right? So that means that this guy without mana is alone. What are we doing with that information? Nothing. 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 Not diving this guy. We have so much information, by the way. Like, you have a choice. You can TP bottom and kill them here, or you can kill this guy and take top tower. But what are we doing? Drow is also showing now, by the way. And this is a free fight. Like, you can TP and kill them. But what are we doing with this information? Farming jungle. Not hitting top tower. Not TPing to kill this guy. Basically did nothing with the information that we got on the map. Didn't even kill Grim. Didn't pressure tower. Now we're going back to the opposite side of the map where we cannot pressure lanes at all. It's like your hero has 6,000 more gold than the enemy, but it's not being used. It's like not joining any fights and not pressuring any tower. You haven't hit a single tier 2. You haven't cut a wave aggressively. Like, you haven't done anything. Like, your hero is so strong right now that no one can really stop you. Okay. Now that, oh guys, look at the timer. It's night time. We just took enemy tier 2. We have control over their triangle. We can take their outpost and we can take Roche. But what are we doing? Why are we buying a BKB? Like, this is the thing. It's like, he understands that Scotty is good, but he doesn't understand that he needs Assault. And now we're buying a BKB. What are we buying a BKB for that we don't have a solution for? There's literally nothing that BKB would help you in. It's like, what is BKB gonna do? You're still gonna get 2-shot by Drow if you don't buy Assault. And we're not taking ages. We're not taking ages. BKB is so bad. BKB is horrendous. Legit. You're gonna take ages. Very nice. Now all you have to do is close out the map. Okay. Very cool. Okay. This BKB is so useless. It's kind of like now you have 20,000 net, but not 24. How did you guys lose this game? Did you lose this game? You did lose this game. Crazy. So, like, this is another thing. It's like, if I'm anti-mage here, right? I see that, okay, Drow Ranger is dead. I see that Grim is dead. I see that Ogre is coming in forward, but I'm gonna reflect the counterspell, so you slowed. I have Aegis. I have Basher, right? I'm not gonna fucking run away here. I'm going in on this guy. His reflection is about to end. I'll jump him, and I'll cancel her blink, and I'll just kill her. But what do? You just chill. You wait. You wait. And you're like, okay, never mind. Not gonna do that. The 20-30 seconds that we have, we're not gonna use them. It's crazy business. Again, we're like on our side of the fucking map with Aegis. It's like, what? Like, your teammates, you might be thinking that, oh my god, my team is feeding. What are they doing? Your teammates are playing enemy side of the map because they understand that they're strong and they don't want to give up resources. The guy with Aegis, who has 12,000 more net worth than the enemy cores, is just running back to his side of the map. Why? Why running back to your side of the map while your team is here? It's like, if you run back to your side of the map, you know what you're doing essentially? It's like you're saying to the enemy that, oh, hey, I'm like unkillable right now and I'm like really strong. And there's nothing you can do to me if I play your side. But yeah, if I like go back to my side of the jungle, then you can just kill my team. You can enjoy that. Which is exactly what happens, right? This guy just dies. Like, imagine you're farming here. Can this draw do this shit? She's just like a free kill for you. But you're playing your side of the map, so you cannot access any of these things. Oh, we're getting... I mean, it's like... I mean, I feel like it doesn't even matter if you don't have a Assault here. I think you should kill all of them. I'll explain how. Okay? You're gonna jump this guy. You're gonna kill him. Okay? He managed to silence you, right? Press your Manta. Okay? Press your Manta. Press your Abyssal. Then press Mana Void, okay? Press Mana Void. Instead of like running here, you press Mana Void and Abyssal on this guy. He gets bursted. I think Grim and Snap would be left at probably half HP, and then you just turn. You just turn and you just fight. You just turn and fight and you will kill all 4 of them. But the problem is that you kind of don't understand that, oh, how do I die and how do I kill them? It's like, why are we running? Press Mana Void. Press Mana Void, please. He's so low. BKB up. But there's small problem right now, guys. What is the problem? I really hope they don't have silences. They don't, so you should be fine. They can't kill you. But if that's silence, you just die. But this is like the missed opportunity. BKB. We spent 4,000 gold on this item. Let's fucking do it, guys. We need to press BKB right now. We need to press BKB, otherwise something is gonna happen. We're gonna get stunned. Something is gonna happen. We need to definitely press BKB here. Otherwise, this Tia is gonna like solo kill us. It's not like Tia does all physical damage. Time to press BKB. Oh, we used it. You don't see it, but it's used, guys. It's used. BKB is used right now. Okay, BKB is used. Now we don't understand that, oh shit, if they silence me, I will die. So I need to fucking run away, wait for my Manta, and then go in, okay? And then what do? We go in, get silence, and then just die. And then guess what? No matter how many items you have, she's just like two-shotting you. You know why? Because you have 0 armor versus her. So this BKB completes, like, we're also buying Lincolns. What the fuck are we buying this Lincolns for? What do they have? Nothing. It's like you buy Assault, and then you buy MKB for this, and game is over. But I think it wouldn't matter, because I think at some point you would just use your Manta to kill the enemy rather than saving it for the silence. You can also get Disperser actually in this game. Would be really nice. But yeah. How do I carry noobs? Is what this anti-mage said. Brother, you cannot with this gameplay. Like, what's the point of you being double net worth of enemy? If you're just too... Okay, you're going in. Okay, very nice. Okay. Sending Manta mid. Like, you're sending Manta mid as if you show on the wave, you'll just die. Who is gonna kill you? Who and how are they gonna kill you? Like, I don't see it. You have BKB and you have Manta. Like, how does anyone kill you if you show on the wave? They can't. Like, they can't kill you. That's the thing that you're like not understanding in this game, is like, you play AM or any hero, try to like ask yourself, how exactly does my hero die? The incapability of AM being able to blink out is what's going to kill him. This is basically chain stuns or silences, right? The inability to basically be able to blink out or to use a spell. If I'm silenced or stunned, I can't use a spell. So for the silence, I have Manta. For the stun, I have my E, right? Now that I blink in, did you die? You didn't, right? You went into 4 heroes and you still got out. It's like, yeah, now they're just getting stronger because our timer is cooked. We did buy AC eventually, okay, nice. But small problem, right? Obviously, jumping like the worst hero in the game. Like you're jumping ogre, by the way. Just letting you know. Instead of like the drow who's doing the most damage to you, you're jumping ogre, the worst hero. And also, it's like when you play anti-mage, it's all about pushing lanes. It's like, okay, my team just lost a fight here. What enemy is gonna try to do is they're either gonna go Rosh or they're gonna push bottom, right? So they push far. Like you have a tier 2 available, right? You have fortification available, so they're gonna push really slow. So when you see 4 heroes here pushing this lane, they have given you information. What do you see? You can push this lane out till here and then just like force them to go back. But what do you do instead? Push one wave out and then like push this out. I need to TP back. Why do you need to TP back? By the time they get to your high ground, you would be on their high ground. Then they have to make a decision. It's like, do we trade racks? If they trade racks, it's fine. At least you don't fight 3v5 and then just like lose the game. But it's like your macro understanding of this hero is really weak. Now you're gonna be like, oh, I need to TP back or they will take my racks. But it's like I have 2 waves pushing into the enemy. I can take 2 sides. But I'm going back to fight. What for? Now you're just like locked here. You can't fight them. You can't stop them from taking your racks. So like, what's the plan? Like what Earth Spirit is doing is actually what you should be doing. But now you guys are taking 3v5 fight. And now 2v5. And now you can't fight. Unlucky. This fight would have never happened if you just simply went mid and forced them to come back. But now we're cooked. Or you're attempting solo Roche. Huh. I mean, if you bought this BKB, I think maybe you should just jump Drow every single fight and just like kill her. She doesn't even have a BKB, so it's like... You see, like, if you ignore the Drow, she's just gonna cook you every single fight. But yeah, anyways, you made at least a bajillion mistakes. This game was like so easy. Like anyone, any high MMR player, maybe I think maybe if you give it to like 3k MMR player, you would probably win this game. 4k, 5k. You don't even need to like put like a 10k MMR player in this game to win this game. Okay, so Geo, let me see what you're saying. I bought it. Yes, you bought it like... You bought it when? You bought it here at 40 minutes. You're supposed to buy it here instead of this item. There's a big difference between 40 and 26. And then I'm waiting for my team. At what point were you waiting for your team? Like basically to do what? I don't really see anything in the game where you need to actually wait for your team or do anything. Like the only time where you had to wait for your team was this bottom wave. And then it's like, it's kind of simple. You TP in, you can't stop them from taking your racks. Why? Because you don't have a team. They're dead. So your best case scenario here is to literally just trade a racks for a racks. That's it. And it's a stalemate. I'm silenced. No shit, you're silenced. Obviously you're silenced. I don't like fighting 4v5. Only want to fight as 5. What point are we talking about this? Do you have the timer? What point was it? You don't like fighting 5v5, but you decided that I'll fight 3v5. Quite contradicting statement from you. Okay, I think you're talking about this point, right? You're going back to your jungle because you're waiting for your team. The thing is, you can wait for your team while farming their side. Because they're not gonna like, if they have 3 lanes pushing into them, they're gonna deal with these lanes with one hero, not 5 heroes. So one hero could be like caught here. Like if you look at their map, it's like, look at what's gonna happen, okay, when they respawn. They're split. One guy is here. 2 guys are here. Right? Like after maybe this point is like where you kill this guy and then you're gonna go to your side. Actually, wait, let's see that. Okay. It's like right now, okay? At this point, it's like a 4v5 for the enemy, so there's no business for you. Like, now look at how they're playing the map. One guy is here, one guy is here, 2 guys are here, one is dead. They're all split. Split, split. Because they have to deal with 3 different waves. So it's like, you're not essentially waiting for anything. You have like camps here. Like, this guy is doing the right thing. You should just be here with him. And then if Drow shows here, you just kill him. It is that simple. And you have to understand that your own hero at some point is equivalent to 5 heroes. It's like you have Aegis, which gives you an extra life, first of all. The other thing is that if you combine TA and Drow's net worth, that's your net worth. So it's kind of like you are double the hero that they are. So you're equivalent to 2 of their heroes. Yeah, you 100% deserve to lose this game. Like 100%, legit. It's like even here, it's like I feel like the game is just over here if you just mana void the Drow. Do they have buybacks? There's no buyback on Drow, no on TA. Only Grim has buyback and Ogre. It's like you would kill 3 heroes here for sure. But it's just like you need to understand, you need to like figure out a few things. I think kill threat is like one of the biggest problems that I see players struggle with. And then here I'm silenced. Obviously you're silenced, brother. What do you mean? You wasted BKB, you wasted Manta, then you are gonna get silenced. Like I think my item build this game would be Battle Fury, Manta, Skadi, Assault. And then I'll see how the game is going. I'll see that, do I need an extra Dispel? If I feel like I need an extra Dispel, I will buy Disperser. But if I feel like I don't need it, I will buy Abyssal. Okay? And then eventually, my last thought is basically MKB. I will never buy BKB this game. It's like the only thing that BKB can kind of help you with, or you can consider, is like maybe like this guy's ult, but it pierces BKB, so there's no point of buying BKB. It's like all of their shit that they have that is like actually going to kill you is like basically right clicks from Drow and TA and this guy's ult. All of these things pierce BKB. You don't care about Snapfire, you don't care about Ogre, because you can react to what they're doing. Anyways, that's all from my end. Do you have any questions? I mean, it's like every stage of the game, from laning till farming, till mid game, till late game, till pressure. Like literally every point of the game, you made insane amount of mistakes. Like if someone can go back in this stream and count the mistakes, they will be like more than 100. It's like even if you fix like maybe 20 of them, then you would have won this game. Okay, I am moving forward. So let's see. Replay analysis. For the guys who are posting in the chat, I'm not taking chat replays. I'm taking replays from my Discord. You can join my Discord with the free coaching. And then in the Discord, in the server guide, it shows you how you can get free coaching. Follow that. Post your match ID in the replay analysis section, and you will get a free replay analysis. Okay. And then the way I will prioritize who I want to coach is based on who posted first. Okay. So we have people who have posted from the last session. The only reason why I did Geo's is not because Geo posted today, it's because Geo posted 7 days ago. That's why Geo got priority. And now it's like, is there anyone in this chat who basically posted a few days ago, not today, on my Discord, and has also not gotten a replay review before? Is there anyone there? If not, then I will look at people who have not gotten a coaching session today. Live coaching? No. So I'm gonna take names. If you're in the chat, let me know, okay? So we have, I think Now You See Me is someone I've done session with already, so I'm not gonna take that. We have Pedro, but Pedro says he cannot reach. We have Lord Albandale, we've done already. So Toxic Hazard, are you here? Toxic Hazard, Ivan, Drake's Hell, Atlas, Divine. Posted on Discord 1 day ago. What's your name, Shreya? Light? Are you Light? I feel like I remember this name. Shreya. I am here, Jiva. Brother Jiva, my friend. Open your ears. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like annoying, guys. I'm honestly just annoyed. It's like I just for the last 5 minutes I've been explaining who I would prioritize, and then I explained very clearly, and then I get a comment, I am here, from a guy who posted 40 minutes ago. Why? Like, why do you guys do this? I don't get it. Like, did I not explain clearly, or like what the fuck happened? Like, is it like should I explain better, or what? Because if I can explain better, I will do it. Shreya S. Jadav, what's your name on Discord, my friend? Guys, wrap it up, guys. We can maybe only do 1 or 2. My replay was 10 days old when posted. What's your name? What is your name? I'm asking for a name. Can I get a name, please? Bro, please, guys, please. Please, I'm begging you. Flawless, bro. I'm gonna ban you, Hurricane. Now you see me. Brother, I think I've done your replay before. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've done your replay. Why? Like, I literally just fucking said, people who haven't had their chance. And it's like, guys, I know it's free coaching and you might miss your chance, but it's like, if you showed up on this stream, right, and you didn't get your replay reviewed, in the next stream, if you show up, you will get it reviewed because you were here last stream. It's like, okay, I'm just moving forward. Do you only do replays on losses? No, any game. Win, loss, pro game, anything. Okay, now I'm gonna move forward with today's because I feel like there's no one from the last stream. Okay, so the guy who posted first today is... It is Flawless. Fuck. It is him. So I have Flawless. And then we have Flawless and Jiva. I'll wait for next stream. It's likely you won't get it next stream either. Because unless there's no one new. Because what I'm trying to do here is that I'm not repeating users. It's just like if you got coached in the last, like maybe like a 1 month reset. It's like after maybe the 4th stream, we can repeat. But apart from that, I would prioritize giving newer people chances, you know, so that everyone can be helped. So we have Flawless and then we have Jiva. I think I can try to do both. Anyways, guys, if you don't want to wait and you have money, you can just hire me. Just go to my website, paindota.com, and just hire me. Apart from that, I feel like if you feel like personal coaching is expensive, I am making another new community that is going to offer 24 sessions in a month. 24 replay review sessions in a month, and the founder member price is going to be $65 per month. So for $65 per month, you can get 24 sessions. These are going to be group sessions, but there's going to be 3 coaches. One of the coaches like 14k MMR. One of them is me, and there's going to be another coach that's going to be at least 12,000 MMR. So you have 6 classes a week, 24 in a month, group sessions. You can get a lot of value out of it. But if you want to wait and you want to get free coaching, this is how it's going to be done. Okay. If you want more information on the new community that I'm about to start, you can join my Discord and check out announcements. I will post the founder waiting list tomorrow, and it's only gonna be like, I'm only gonna be taking 10 members. All right, now I'm gonna go pee, and then we're gonna do Hurricane. Just gonna download this replay. Thank you for info. You're welcome, Ninja Cat. Ninja Cat is a nice guy. He understands what's up. Yo, you gave me like a million replays. Actually, it's the same one. Never mind. I'm stupid. I feel like this replay ID is small. Yeah, it's missing some letters. It has to be. Sorry, numbers. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're missing one number. Lumika, did you post on Discord? I don't see it. Did you? Gonna take a short break. Gonna be back with Hurricanes replay review. Oh shit! Wind Ranger. 8 and 2. People are still stuck in like 20. Like this item build is crazy. It's like probably the worst item build I've seen in a long time. It's worse than the AM one. I'm gonna shackle the void and then I'm gonna burn all his mana. I'm gonna burn his mana and then I'm gonna kill him. But he didn't die a single time this game. He didn't die a single time this game. So it definitely did not work. It definitely did not. Guys, like, just buy damage. Just buy damage to kill in the shackle. Like, there's different ways. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. Let us do this. Playing versus Mag Veno. I think early items are fine. Okay. Bracer null treads. Okay, good trade. Aggro, very nice. Cure range. This is unnecessary. Like, you have the perfect position. It's like 2 of the enemies melee are on your range. They're gonna kill your range. You can secure their range. But what we do instead is we aggro the creeps on ourselves, and then this creep doesn't die. And the wave is pushing. Yep. Like, don't, like, you are clicking it, which is good, but stop right now. Secure your creep with your right click. And then also, when you have items in your quick buy, it doesn't necessarily means that you have to buy them. Like, you can have them, you can think about them, you know, but you don't have to necessarily buy them. Like, think to yourself that what exactly do I need Bracer for, right? It's like right now you're finding yourself spamming your spells, which means you're gonna struggle with mana eventually. So it would be better for you to get Null Talisman first for mana regen than Bracer for HP regen. Bracer is for HP regen, by the way. It also gives damage because Universal Hero, but the main purpose we buy Bracer is so that we don't lose a lot of HP in lane and have some sustenance, right? So in this position, it's like you aren't exactly going to lose HP in this lane because you have a better matchup than Mr. Magnus. Like, Magnus is not strong versus you. You can harass him and whatever you want. A good example that I can give you is that, you know how on Medusa you buy... Wait, let me show you what I mean. Medusa. Like, you see how on Medusa you buy these starting items. So now in my quick buy, I will have Null Talisman, I will have Wand, and then I will have Treads, right? And now it doesn't mean that I would buy Null always first and then upgrade into Wand. It depends on what's going on. If I feel like I'm taking a lot of harass, then I will buy the Null. Otherwise, what I will do is I will get the Band of Elvenskin. Why? Because it gives me more. Like, you see, I didn't upgrade the stick. I got this. The reason why I got this is because it gives me more damage, which allows me to get some denies and last hits in the lane. So it just depends on what is going to be more valuable in the lane. Like, because, like I said, in the early phase of the game, last hits are the only way to get gold. And you're going to get very minimal amount of gold. So when you get like very minimal amount of gold, you need to make sure you spend it wisely. Like, if you buy Bracer here, you're going to eventually run into mana issues. And when that's going to happen, you're going to find yourself that, oh shit, what do I do now? Okay, it's crazy. Like, you are harassing, but your harass is... This is something that you might not realize, but your harass is actually pushing the lane. But because you're constantly aggroing the creeps on yourself. And when you're like constantly aggroing creeps on yourself, your creeps, like enemy creeps basically stop attacking your creeps, which means that your lane is automatically going to push into the enemy. And when that happens, you find yourself in this position where they're just like denying creeps. So they got like a billion denies because the lane pushed. And now they're also going to get Lotus. I think this lane you kind of just get Null Talisman and Wand. And now it's kind of like you can get maybe Raindrops if this guy's maxing his Q. It depends on what he's doing. But you're getting boots on a hero that has a lot of mobility for free. So buying boots is another waste of gold. Like, if you buy gloves or if you buy a belt, it's more valuable. Or if you buy Raindrops, it's more valuable. Like, this harass is good because it doesn't really push the lane. But this one is pushing the lane. And you're also taking damage. It's like the damage that you're doing to the Magnus, you're taking it back anyway. Like, you want to hit him. You want to hit him as much as you can, but without aggroing creeps. Like, this is good. You're not aggroing creeps. But then one thing that you're doing wrong is that you're not aggroing creeps away from him when you actually need to. So he's getting free denies on you. Like in terms of like lasses, you and Magnus are the same, so what's the point? Why is he higher network than you? Like you see? And then here you're like thinking to yourself, I should get Stick, but Stick is not good. He's maxing his Shockwave, you get raindrops, you have sustenance. But I think this lane should have been much different. I think you should be like much further ahead. But you just push the lane so much by right clicking the enemy again and again. Like you want to harass them, but there's like a balance. It's like you harass them when you know that, oh, I won't really aggro creeps if I right click them. I think you're like a divine player. I think you can figure out how to hit them without aggroing creeps. If you feel like you cannot hit them without aggroing creeps, then don't hit them. Like Magnus has 400 more network than you. And we're kind of just losing the lane as well. At this point, you need to pull. Oh, nice. I think once you get level 6, the thing is we spent so much fucking gold on these small items. Null Talisman, Bracer, Wand, Boots. Holy shit. Now you can kind of think to yourself that, okay, the situation that I am in currently is that I'm playing 1v2. It's very unlikely I will get a lot of farm here or I will actually kill them. So there's two things that I need to think about. One is I can basically go either gate and kill them bottom, or I can wait for Venom to TP bottom and then kill Magnus top or just like 1v1 him. But if you don't do any of those, there's gonna be issues. Like you see, this guy's not going bottom. This is your invitation to just gate and kill this void. You can gate and power shot him and he's dead. But you're gonna like stay here. Because you're barely getting anything here. Like you're not getting anything here. Your hero has capability to rotate and kill people here. Like, oh shit, this gate would be so nice. Oh, it would be so nice. Your team is dead. Is it that? And we end up with 3.2 Kenneth. Wait, what? You had 3.4 Kenneth. Okay. It's crazy. It's not gonna. Is it gonna work? What the fuck? It did work. Okay, now you have invitation to pressure the tower. Pressure the tower. Why? Okay, let's look at the facts, okay? The fact is Magnus is here without TP. Okay, TP bottom. He probably has a TP. The fact is that Veno is bottom. Clark is mid. We're gonna kill this guy. We have Siege Creep. 3 heroes bottom, 1 hero mid. So basically no one here. Okay? Magnus is gonna respawn and he's gonna TP again. Magnus respawns, force him to TP or do anything. But there's also the fact that there's a fight going on bottom, so he might TP bottom. So in this case, you need to make him suffer. The way you can make him suffer is that you can pressure this tower while everyone is like busy here. So he has to make a decision. It's like, okay, I give up top tower and then I go bottom for the fight. Or I defend top and my team possibly loses the fight bottom. They probably won't, but he might just like fuck up. But if you just go back here to farm when you have like a double wave, triple wave actually, you have 3 range creeps and then you have a siege creep. It's completely, and you see what Magnus did? TP'd bottom. He TP'd bottom for the fight. And we're pulling, so siege creep is gonna die. Tower is dead. Tower should have been dead. Unfortunate. Gonna kill this guy again. But now at this point, there's no distractions for them, so they can basically defend this top tower if they want to. And you should, whenever you get gold for this item, just get it instantly. Don't wait to get gloves and all that other shit. But yeah, this tower should have been dead at 11 minutes. But now it's not gonna die, maybe till the game ends. It's kind of like what you're kind of doing right now is you're just sitting in your lane and you're not applying any pressure to anything. You're not gating and helping team. You're not pushing tower. You're also not farming either because you're trying like holding the wave and shit. Like this gate move is like really bad Why is it really bad? Because your team, like the things that were happening 4 to 5 minutes ago in this lane are not happening anymore. People have given up on that. So unless you have like support with you, there's no point. It's like we gated bottom, we wasted our ult on the tower that we could have used top to kill the Magnus again, right? When they're busy taking mid tower. So it's like everything that we're kind of doing is cooked. Now it's like if we took top tower and then we make this gate move, or if we make this gate move, right? Two things would happen. Scenario one, where you gate bottom and you kill the enemy and your team doesn't die, you get bottom tower. Scenario number two, you don't gate and you use this information to take bottom tower. You have this tower and right now you're taking this tower. They cannot do what they're doing here. They cannot pressure this tower. So either way, it's a win-win situation for you, is that you get this tower and they get nothing. But now it's like, okay, they kill Storm and they're gonna take this tower. And the funniest part is that we're not getting top. We have all our spells. They use Magnus RP on Storm. You guys probably know that because Storm died. So right now we need to go back and defend this tower. We have Pango roll, we have Earth Spirit with level 7. Storm's gonna eventually TP top as well. Like, we need to defend this tower instead of just like chilling and just giving it them for free. So it's like the macro game is just like now when the tower is just like fucking dead, we're TPing in. Let's get it. We're gonna get one Magnus kill, one whatever the fuck, but it's already too late. It's like you guys got kills, but it doesn't really lead to anything. So there's like a lot of macro mistakes being made here. And then since we made these macro mistakes, our Maelstrom that should have been 12-13 minutes is 17 minutes. I mean, you also bought this Blade of Alacrity, but like the longer it takes you to get Maelstrom, the more you're going to struggle when it comes to farming, right? Because this year doesn't really have a farming doesn't have that much farming potential until you get the Maelstrom, right? So that's the thing. So we're already far behind, and now we're spending gold on an item that is particularly useless. The reason why I say it's useless is because you kind of want to like think to yourself that, okay, if I shackle someone, like first of all is that your shackle has to land, okay? So when you're gonna like walk up to someone to shackle them, like someone like Magnus or Slark or Faceless Void, do you think they can get shackled easily? No, they can't. Slark can react with Dark Pack because he will see you, right? He will see you. Or he can just press Alt or Pounce and run away. This guy can blink out, skewer. Void can also react with Time Walk. So it's like kind of like you can't really land a shackle on anyone here. So unless you have Blink, this play will not work. And if you have Blink, your shackle duration is 3.25 seconds. So it would be better for you to just like aim for raw damage that can just like burst the enemy in that 3-second duration. 3 seconds is a long ass time. So you can kill anyone. So when you buy this diffusal for what I seem to think that you're trying to do, it's not going to work. It's only going to slow down your game. Like you can go for Mjolnir here, or you can go for Maelstrom Lance. The reason why Lance is good is because one is that gives you more range, and it's a lot of stats for your hero, right? You're playing versus Chrono, you're playing versus Magnus. If you get RP, you can't really dodge RP, you can't really dodge Chrono. The only way you actually live when those spells are used is if you have HP, but you don't have HP if you buy Diffusal. Okay. And then when it comes to farm, try to use your power shot to get 2 camps at the same time. Buying Satanic, it's crazy, holy shit. Satanic. We bought Mask, now we're going for Mjolnir. But I think this game is... like, the thing about this game is that you're playing Wind Ranger and you don't have scaling items. Enemy has Faceless Void who has scaling items. Eventually it's gonna be a pain in the ass to play against. It's like if you wanted to make this game a tempo-based game, which I think it should be, right? Because you have like 3 spirits, you have Wind Ranger, and you have Pango. Like, you guys don't essentially want to farm. Like, you do kind of want to farm, but you want to like use your tempo to like fuck them up, right? Because their heroes are weak early game. But once they get items, they become really strong. All of that tempo would have been decided based on how hard you own your top lane, how early you take this tower, how early you rotate to make the other lanes miserable. We did, but none of those things happened. If none of those things happened, then the tempo is gone. So now we're playing a game where we're just like trading farm with them. And we're trading farm with a Magnus, Void, and Slark. Just for like information, by the way. It's not doing it. And we bought a Diffusal, which is like a fighting item. We bought a Crystal, which is like a fighting item. But we're hitting creeps. Why? Because we know we can't really do shit with these items. It's like if you buy like items for pickoffs, Blink is like the best item out of every item that you can buy. And now they're gonna play on tempo because they have night vision. It's like in terms of even like scaling, they're scaling better. Okay, killed all of them. Very cool. Maybe can TP bottom and take Roche? Maybe. Maybe. Like you bought this Mjolnir at 20. Like imagine you have this Mjolnir 20 minutes. You'll be so much farm right now. It's like this is a scaling item. Mjolnir is a scaling item. If you don't buy it early, it's better to just not buy it until like super late because you just have better timings. And I think this is not a BKB game. Like it's the same thing. You're playing versus RP, Chrono. You don't need BKB. I think you can kind of just buy Dispels in a sense that it's like you have to like imagine a fight, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna shackle maybe Venno or Slark or anyone, right? You're only gonna shackle one guy realistically. And if that one guy is Magnus and you're like ulting on him, you can get chronoed. If that one guy is Slark, you can get chronoed and RP. If that one guy is Void, you can get RP'd. All of these things you cannot avoid with a BKB, if that makes sense. Like this is still going to happen. So it's kind of like what you can buy is like items that can help you with that. It could be HP, it could be Dispels, right? Oh yeah, I'm like worried about Venno's Gale, or I don't want to be, what do you call it? Or I don't want to be ignited, right? So I can just buy maybe a Manta or Satanic that you're buying, something like that instead of like the BKB. And then another thing is that, okay, we just killed them top. What we should do is we should go Roche, right? We have this lead on them, but if we don't get Roche, we will throw high ground because they have Magnus with Axe and Blink. So we need to take that Roche. If you don't take it, we will throw the game. Right? Keeping out, push out lane, it's good. But eventually have to, you know, jumble again. Gather. Yeah, Daedalus is not good. I think here you can definitely go Satanic. And your build needs to have a Blink. I think with Blink, you can play these fights really easily. The way they're playing, they're just going in. So you with Blink, you can have, like, you can decide how you want to take the fight. Roche. I think right now, not taking Roche is a good decision. Why? Because a lot of, like, your team is, like, smoking towards the top side to fight them for Roche. But you don't need to do that. Like, the enemy, if the enemy is not taking Roche when it's daytime, don't let them, it's fine. Why? Because Roche is going to go bottom. Right? And if you take it bottom side, it's always going to spawn bottom, right? When it's going to respawn, it's going to spawn bottom. Why is bottom good for us? 1 tower, 2 tower, outpost. But here they have 1 tower, outpost. If Roche is there, they have no way to connect. So it's almost like guaranteed that you would get this Roche and the next one. But if you force a fight here, it's a bit risky. And then if you take Roche here, maybe 10 minutes later, if it spawns here again, you're like cooked. So this is like completely wrong move. You guys just need to chill and wait for Roche to come bottom. We're about to make a oh, you didn't. I feel like you had such good opportunities in this fight that this is where the game, like the game would not be thrown if you just wait bottom. Let them come to our side where we have the advantage. But let's just say the fight did start. One thing is that you cannot go like this. I like the fact that you went back and then waited for, okay, so look at this. Turn, and then I see that you don't use shackle. Like you're already like so far gone. I think the reason why you're gone is because your camera placement and movement is just completely bad. Let's see. I'm curious to see why you went. I think you're not even looking at what's going on. Yep, you have no clue. And now you look. And then here, shackle both these heroes. Like if you're just like standing here, this is like the best fight. It's like you shackle both of these guys and you ult the Void. or you ult the Magnus. Your teammates will survive, obviously, and then you would get the kill on Magnus. Right, your Storm would be alive. I think your Void Spirit dies, but your Storm would be alive. And then the fight's free, but now you have to run away. Also, BKB usage is completely unnecessary. Don't really need. This is why you don't really need BKB. It doesn't really help with anything. But yeah, now they're gonna. Oh, Roche is still bottom, which is good. But are we gonna force it now that they don't have Chrono and RP? Yep, you're wasting too much time, and now they have RP. You guys are about to get cooked. Okay, never mind. Good. Should fight. Like, you should play like a complete maniac right now. You have Aegis. If they Chrono you or RP you, it's really good. Like, you should not be scared. You should be the first guy going in. Force them to use spells on you. If they use spells on you, your team gets a free fight. But if they use spells on your Spirits or whoever the fuck, like this Void Spirit dies, he doesn't have Aegis. Like this Pango dies, he doesn't have Aegis. Like, you need to be the first guy standing and tanking these spells with Aegis. Otherwise, what's the point of your hero? If you're gonna play like behind, give it to Storm. Give it to Void Spirit. They can like tank for you at least. Like, the thing about their lineup is that it's completely hard commit. They're gonna Chrono, they're gonna RP. So if they waste their spells with the hard commit, they have no team fight. So if they waste it on you and you respawn with BKB and everything, it's like fight's over. You guys get 2 racks. Or if they do that to Storm, at least you can join in. But with this Aegis, we're not doing anything. It's like you're playing the furthest out. You need to like play like an idiot. Complete idiot, literally. Oh yeah, he chronoed you. Oh, who cares? But now there's like one problem that you will get RP'd. But it's fine. But the thing about this fight is that the reason why this fight is like going really poorly is in this position, the problem that we are tanking is that our entire team is not with us. Like Storm's mid if you look at his positioning. Storm's not close, and the other thing is that basically we use ult. We've already used ult. Since we've already used ult, then when we respawn and we get RP'd, like realistically what should happen is this Magnus should be dead. Yeah. Magnus should be dead, and then even if you get chronoed here, it doesn't matter. Then if you get like you wouldn't get RP'd right after if Magnus is dead. Magnus lives for a bunch of reasons, by the way. I think you miss a lot of attacks uphill, and the other thing is that like your build, right? We talked about it. If you have like Lance or Pike here, or if you have like Blink here, this guy's 100% dead. And then this fight is very different. Blink is good. Blink is very good in this game on Wind Ranger. Like, you almost guarantee Shackle, and then you can position however the fuck you want. Like, you can bait your teammates and just like go in whenever you want. Now you have to be very scared because they have the map and everything. You're buying Disperser, but Disperser is not the solution for anything in this game. Like, essentially your inventory should not have Diffuser and it should not have BKB. You cannot fight head on. Like, you need Blink in this game. If you go head on, you'll lose the fight. It's just not possible. Like, yeah, Ogre can just do this and we have no response. Like, no one wants to get chronoed. Yep, you're cooked. You fight head on, this is what's gonna happen. So you need the Blink. Alright, game's over. I think this game, like, I think the early game mistakes are like more important to fix. Like, we made a lot of early game mistakes. We gave Magnus a free lane. Like, Magnus is higher net worth than us. Oh, sorry. What game? Yeah. So Magnus has like... Magnus and Void have the highest net worth, right? We could have easily beat Magnus in the lane if we spend our gold properly in the early stages of the game and we don't push the lane into him constantly. Right? We would have a proper lane versus him. He would be, I think you would be like 4.2 and he would be like 3.5 or like 3,000. And then if we gate, then this Void would have been dead at least 1 or 2 times, and then he does not have this good of a head start, right? Like, realistically, the top 2 network would be your team. We did not take top tower, we did not gate and like stop our team from like feeding. or like kill them. Like we didn't do anything for the first 15 minutes of the game, which gave them a good start, right? Void has a good start, Magnus has a good start, and then they scale better into the late game, right? So if this part of the game, the first 15 minutes are played really well on like complete tempo, you win top lane, you either gate bottom and kill Void, which you had a lot of opportunities to do, right? You didn't do that, you stayed top, wasted your time, didn't take enemy tower. Then the map just got closed out on your team. We traded bottom tower for top tower as well, which was completely unnecessary. So early game mistakes, if they get fixed, it's a huge deal. Like I think this game would be super different. And let's just say, even if we still do this shit, we need to at least buy the right items and at least have the right approach for the game. It's like we got ages, but we didn't front for our team. We didn't tank the. We got gold, but we did not buy the right items. So it's like it's all over the place. Everything's like all over the place. And I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can ask. I'm doing good, Bitrift. How are you? No question. Okay. Now we have Jiva. My friend Jiva, are you here? Oh, sorry. The chef is Jiva? I don't think you're Jiva. Someone else said they're Jiva. I don't think you're Jiva, my friend. Is this your game? This game that I pulled up, are you the viewer? Okay. Oh, which hero are you? Are you viewer? Can I zoom your viewer? Luna, okay. You're Luna. Man, why do people not understand? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, look at this shit. Upgrade to wand, and then buy Wraithband. 500 gold wasted right off the bat. Could have treads right now, but we have a wand and a Wraithband. GG. Wraithband versus what? Versus what? Guys, remember Wraithband should only be bought when you need armor in the lane. And when you know that the enemy is not going to do, right? Like, I'm gonna like talk about early items a bit, okay? So, as a carry, specifically agility carries, right? How do you know what starting items to buy? There's like 3 variations. You have this. You have this. And the last one that you have is basically, sorry, is this. This is the last one, okay? So all of these have different purposes. Let's start with this one. This is like mixed itemization. Like the reason why you prefer going for this and this over something like maybe like this is because you plan on doing something with this circlet. Ideally, what you plan on doing is that, oh, I'm laning versus Skyrat and Kunkka. For Kunkka, I need to get Wraithband, and for Skyrat, I need the stick. Okay, it's not necessary that I upgrade into Wand, but I need the armor for the Kunkka. Okay, this mixed item is gonna be very rare for you to buy. Most of the games, what you're going to buy is basically this. Okay, because most lanes that you're going to play into are not gonna be doing a lot of physical damage. They will be doing a lot of spell damage. The reason why you don't buy Quelling Blade here is because Quelling Blade only gives you 4 damage on range cores, okay? And melee cores usually have a lot of damage anyway, so they don't need it. Quelling Blade gives you 4 damage, but these 2 Fairy Fires also give you 4 damage, and they are also useful for regen, okay? This is what you're going to build. And then when you buy these items, you don't go back for Wraithband, and you don't go back for like something else, because you've already decided that you don't need the Wraithband, okay? And then talking about the last build, which was basically this, you go for this build when you know that you're laning into something that is going to give you 0 stick charges, and it's a physical lane where stats are good. Examples are Kunkka plus Spirit Breaker. 0 stick charges, a lot of physical damage. Kunkka plus Nyx. Viper plus Spirit Breaker. Viper plus Tusk. You get the idea, okay? So now that we've done our research on these 3, right, let's talk about when you should actually buy Quelling Blade on range heroes. Because the reason when you buy Quelling Blade on range heroes is if you're playing versus Hoodwink, Treant, or Nature's Prophet. That's it. Because those heroes rely a lot on trees. Now in this game that we have the example, this Luna player goes with these items early on, right? When we go with these items early on, we don't want to like go to like, first of all, we don't want to upgrade into Wand unless there's a lot of stick charges that we can't really contain them. Something like Bristleback, for example. The other thing is that this Wraithband, what the fuck is this gonna do? It's like all over the place. Like you can have treads early, but you're just like purposely spending and wasting 500 gold. So think about early items like this, so you don't waste gold buying like random stuff. Because 500 gold is 3 waves, my friends. It's 13, 14 assets. We cannot afford that much gold in the early game. If I've already had these items, then enjoy them. Like, don't buy anything else. Like, you see, you already have, oh, I'm going to upgrade into Magic Wand. Why? Why waste 150 gold? You think you're in a lane where you're going to get a lot of stick charges? No. He's going to spam this shit on you every 20 seconds, and then at some point, you will just use the stick to regen back up. Because you're going to be taking damage. Something similar to the anti-mage game where basically he had 10 stick charges and he just had to use them instead of upgrading them. Okay. What are we buying? Fuck no. Clarity. They're just gonna cancel Clarity. Okay. Like, okay. Never do this. Like, never, ever, ever do this. So you see your lane is going fine. You have decent HP. Okay. Like, you should understand that as Luna, you have really small attack range. So you should never even be trying to attack this guy, okay? And now it's like, look at the situation. 2 creeps are gone. And now you're going for this last deny. The last deny is always a bait. Why is it always a bait? Because 1, your hero has really low range. You're standing in between 4 creeps. When this melee creep of yours is going to die, what's going to happen is that all 4 of these creeps are going to go on you. So if the enemy has any stun or slow on top of that, you're just going to lose all of your HP. It so happens that they do have a spell that slows, and they do have a spell that can stun you. So realistically, in my books, if you stay here, For this deny, you are dead. If they're good, they will kill you. So let's see what happens. You're standing here and you don't get arrowed, which is very fortunate for you. Otherwise, you are dead and you don't have TP. And this lane would be over. Simply because you're trying to deny the last creep. And you, since you didn't die, but you lost like all of your HP trying to like do unnecessary shit. Like, you don't really have to do unnecessary things in the lane. Like, I don't know why people want to like force stuff to happen. It's like, oh yeah, I can't really attack the Mirana, but I'll still try constantly to attack him. Why? Don't do it. It's that simple. Like here, it's like we can't really help the Veno, but we're gonna miss the entire wave, thinking that if we stand next to him, something might happen, but it doesn't. It doesn't happen. And now we have this one recipe, but we don't even have 10 stick charges, so it's like complete waste of 150 gold. You know why you're dead here? I'll show you why. Like, you're gonna go on this guy, you're gonna keep clicking him. Eventually, he decides that he wants to be on your face because he can't run away. He's like mega slowed right now, so you can kite him. But you're gonna stay on his face and eat right clicks from him. And if he spins, you lose more HP, right? You lose more HP, and then now Mirana can just kill you. If you just kept running and kept kiting him and eventually just like maintain your distance without him being able to hit you and using Lucent Beam, you would have been alive. But instead we're dead. Okay, now we're buying Wraith Band, so we're wasting gold. Like, look at this. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you see a similarity in what you did that made you lose HP and what they're doing? Look at what Axe is doing. He's about to tank 6 creeps on him, and he's level 2. And you have a mini stun, but you're gonna run back. You mini stun him, this guy kills him, he's dead. It's like, we don't understand this for ourselves, and we don't understand how to punish this for others. If you understand this for in terms of like how you can punish others, or if you understand how to avoid being in this position, it will help you in both cases. Like, you will have it down for like both sides, basically. Okay, Wraith Band is here. Okay, I have a question. Let's see. How does the wave just end up here? This. Okay. Like, it's your fault. Like, it's like if Venno is pulling this, you need to stop this guy from basically pulling this. But what do? You run away. Why are you scared of Mirana? It's like Mirana is about to tank 2 neutral creeps, and all you have to do is just basically aggro these neutrals on yourself so they don't go here. If they don't go here, this pull doesn't happen, right? If this pull doesn't happen, the wave doesn't end up here. If the wave doesn't end up here, you don't have to go forward, and then if you don't have to go forward, you don't lose your HP like this, and then Venom doesn't have to die, and you don't really have to leave the lane. Now you can't go to this wave. If you go to this wave, you will die, or actually Axe dies, which is nice, but you get the idea. It's like smaller things in the lane will make a lot of difference. Like, you're forced to spend gold on regen. Okay. And yeah, this Wraith Band could have been Boots of Speed, guys, but unfortunate. Perhaps we need mana in this lane. Sorry, armor in this lane. Okay, and how do we die again? We are just in melee range of Axe. Like, what? Like, why did we go forward? What is there? There's nothing there. It's like there's no deny, no last hit. We can just wait for the wave to go front. Okay, now we're dead. Venno is dead. Lane is just cooked. Now we kind of look to get level 6. Axe is a fucking idiot, at least. So he's just feeding, which is nice. Okay, we got level 6. Now you can kind of like see and look for opportunities. Is this an opportunity? It kinda is, yes. Good. Very nice. Okay, you've come back into the game. And now, okay. So I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think at this point your hero is capable of like farming side camps by herself? I would say yes. You look at the creep wave timer, it's 8:15, okay? Next wave is gonna be here in front of your tower in approximately 13 seconds. So in these 13 seconds, you need to find something to do. Something to make your game better. What you can do is you can go ahead and farm this, literally farm this large camp. There's nothing else you need to do. Because if you pull, there's no purpose of the pull. Why is there no purpose of the pull? Because it's going to be a stalemate in front of your tower. And then another thing is that when you already have this decision in your mind, because high MMR players would be thinking about this, like, okay, yeah, I look at the timer after this wave, I know this is how much time I have left, so this is what I'm gonna do in the future. This is what I'm gonna do in 5 seconds from now. So what happens is they go straight like this because they already know. But you're gonna like deny this creep first of all, waste 2 seconds, then run like this, waste another 3 seconds, and then go here, right? Instead of just straight up walking like this and just like saving your time. And now you don't have enough time to farm the next wave. And you pull, but this pull is like pointless, as you can see. Yeah, this is literally what you had to do before, and here you stack this. Very cool. Don't have to farm it because there's a wave in front of you. You have to go back to the wave. You have to go back to the wave. There's no urgency to farm this neutral camp. You can't farm these two together. You should go for, like, you're wasting waves. It's not good. In this part of the game, it's not good to like waste waves like this. Like, you've just given up on waves. Like, you should have had 4.5 5 kinet, but you missed like 3 waves for no reason and 1 large camp. Like, you've just totally given up on the lane. Why? What the fuck is Axe gonna do 1v1 versus you? He's not buying Blade Mail. He doesn't have shit. So the way this is gonna happen is that you're gonna go to the wave. You're gonna right click the wave. You will push it. All of the creeps are going to die. And then Axe has a decision. Axe gonna be like, okay, am I a donkey? Right? Axe is going to ask himself, am I a donkey? If his answer is yes, he will go on you. Okay? And then you will be like, hey, this guy is being a donkey. Let me just ult and Q him and kill him. Free kill. If Axe decides, am I a donkey? No. Then he will just leave you. You will get the wave for free and then you're out. So it's like, you only leave the lane and leave the waves when you can actually die. 1-on-1 versus this guy, in this lane you cannot die because he has nothing on you. He can't reach you because you have higher movement speed and you have basically loosen beam, so he can't reach you and you're in 0. If he decides to reach you, you can use Eclipse and kill him. The only way you can be in danger is if Co-op TPs and kill you, but your job is not to farm the waves from here. You're farming the waves from here. You push them in, they go inside the enemy tower, and you farm jungle, they come back to you. So this is how you want to think about waves. It's like we're just giving up the entire lane, like tons of gold for nothing, and like Venom solo killed him. So like think about it, like how weak is this guy? This is a bit sus. If Co-op TPs, you could feed. I would particularly not indulge in this. Bob doesn't care, I guess. And then, yeah, I want to see another thing. Is like, when did you get your neutral item? Neutral item. Okay, here. I want to see what options you had. Because you clearly don't need mask on this hero. Let's see the options. Because this matters a lot on Luna. So you don't have the option... Okay, so out of these items, I would take weighted dice and movement speed. Movement speed is king on this hero. Like, you already have 370, right? You get this and you get Windlace, you will be around 400. But the best item on range cores who don't have mobility is basically this. Stone Feather Satchel. It gives you movement speed and then you take the movement speed enchantment. And then for tier 2, you take basically the same fucking thing. You keep the same thing and you take Nimble. Nimble gives you movement speed and you farm much faster and then you're like really good with fights. But you're gonna take mask and attack speed, I guess. Attack speed is not good. Movement speed is really good on this hero. But yeah, anyways, moving forward, we're just like skipping waves for no reason. It's sad. We took top tower for free, which should not happen realistically, but it happened, so it's good. You waited here, it's nice. I like this. Now you can go deeper jungle. But yes, the mistake. Always buy Windlace after Madness. If you don't buy Windlace after Madness, you're just going to farm slower. The more movement speed that you have on this year, the better. Because eventually you're also going to buy Yasha, right? Which gives you percentage movement speed. And Windlace is like flat 15. It's flat 15, right? Or more than that. Yeah, it's flat 15. So it adds up, basically. This is good. I like how you're farming. But it's kind of just like... This, though. What is this? I think your decision is correct. You just didn't execute it well. Like, you're going for the fight because it's close to you. It's fine to do that. Okay, here's the thing. You have only one rule for fighting until you get Manta plus one item. If you have Eclipse, you can fight. Right? But Eclipse needs to be used. You know how it needs to be used, right? You play Luna. That's the only reason. If Eclipse is CD or used in a fight, I am running away or not joining. It's that simple, okay? One thing about Eclipse is that when you use Eclipse, you don't want to stun first. You want to use Eclipse first so that they eat at least 2 of the Eclipse, basically, Lucent Beams, right? And then once it is used, basically like this, now you don't have Eclipse, you are not going back in. It is that simple. Like, you joined this fight, Co-op died, you got the kill, that's it. Now you're fucking dipping. You are dipping. Your job is done. But you're gonna go back into 3 heroes and just feed. If you don't feed here, this is very nice. You can just go back to farm. But this death makes a lot of difference. You are not supposed to die here. But yeah, look at what we're doing now. Okay. We're gonna TP mid. Farm this wave. Farm next wave. Completely fine. Now it's like our Eclipse, 47-second cooldown. Our TP is 65-second cooldown. So if a fight happens anywhere, we can't join it, and we don't want to join it because we don't have Eclipse. So in terms of like, where are we going to get the most amount of farm? What do you think? Are you going to get the most amount of farm bottom side or top side? Bottom side, you have 2 camps and this. This is not accessible because it's dangerous. And we cannot access the wave either because it's like this. And your entire team is bottom, so they want to farm that area as well. So realistically, if you don't plan on fighting bottom, you have no business going towards bottom side. What you should be doing in this moment, and this is what I'm thinking, is that I'm going to farm these 2 camps. This, go top. Push out waves. By this time, I will have Eclipse. If a fight happens bottom, I can just gate and join that fight. But what we do here is you basically farm bottom and then you go back to mid and then you only farm like 1 ancient camp in 30 seconds. Did you say Mask of Madness is bad on this hero? No. I'm saying that this Possessed Mask is bad on this hero. But we see, like, we're just farming slow. Why the fuck are we not farming top? There's like so many camps. You see, you're only farming 1 camp. Do you not feel this when you're farming? It's like top tower's dead. We are also like playing dangerous part of the map. It's like your game was going perfect. I think you were en route to get a 16-minute Manta. But what happened is that we fed mid and then just like displaced ourselves from the map. Like, this TP is fine because you have Eclipse. But after this point, find the place where you will get the most amount of farm. Like, your main jungle will give you the most amount of farm always. Just calculate it, okay? It's like you can do a lot of things. Oh my fucking god, actually. GG. I stopped recording. But yeah, it's like this. I want to ask you this. The rule that we talked about. No Eclipse, no fight, only farm. What is this? Forcing a fight. Forcing a tower. Forcing a situation to happen. No global, no Night Stalker ult, no Eclipse. Basically welcoming death. If they're good, they would understand this and they'd be like, oh, let's defend. But you have no business being here. It's just like you're just like farming slow now because you're just at a place where you don't get much farm. We're joining a fight again, guys, without Eclipse. Now we have Eclipse. Like this, no one has farmed top jungle for the last 10 minutes. We're forcing more shit to happen. Like, I'm just gonna say one thing only, okay? And then I'm gonna like close this replay. That one thing is that this hero, okay, is 20 minutes. This hero is capable of farming 300 last hits in 20 minutes. If you don't have at least 10 per minute, then you're playing this hero insanely wrong. And the wrong part is basically you're wasting a lot of your time doing random shit. It could be anything, but from basically this replay, what I'm getting is that you were farming well here, and I even complimented how you're farming, but then you just stopped doing that. You're also joining fights and just like trying to do like pressuring stuff when you're not supposed to. You're just supposed to hit creeps. And because of that, even though you're involved in 18 kills, you only have 10,000 net worth. Imagine you have 250 last hits right now, which you can easily do on this hero, right? You would be at like 12, 13k, and this game is just like mostly over. Like whatever you're trying to do in this game, you're not supposed to do or not required to do. Your team can just like handle it by themselves, if that makes sense. And then we're not using like, let me just ask you, okay? What items does Axe have? He has dog shit items, okay. But let me just ask you. You're gonna push this wave, next wave is like around here. You don't see anyone on the map. Do you think it's safe for you to go for the next wave? The answer is no. You might get away with it right now, but since you have this bad habit, in some other game you will die. So what you should do in this type of situation is use this item. This item is additional 250 gold per minute for you. You will use this item right now, time it in a way that it goes and farms the next wave for you without putting yourself in danger. That's it. You farm that and then you farm backwards yourself. You farm this, and you get bottom and you take bottom wave as well, right? If you go top here, then it's like, realistically what happens is that if you show in front of enemy tower, if they're good players, their reaction is that, oh, let's TP here and chase this guy. So if you go back and try to farm here, you will almost certainly die. So your only option is to gate or go deeper in, which wastes a lot of time. So if you send Manta to farm this wave and you hit these two camps and these two camps and then you gate, you would have a lot more farm. But what's gonna happen? Night Stalker's gonna TP bottom and takes this juicy wave and the other one after that. And look at what we did with Manta. We wasted it. Like, we're gonna farm this wave ourselves. Next wave is like nowhere close. We're gonna use Manta to pressure tower, which doesn't do anything. We should have used it for the next wave, but by the time the next wave is gonna be here, the Mantas are long gone. So if you use Manta poorly, then it's GG. Straight up. It's like the network that you have right now, you were supposed to have it 2 minutes ago. And this hero is capable of farming like 1,000 gold per minute, which means right now you should have 14,000. Like, this Manta usage is good, but you kind of like made them run around, but this is like decent because on this wave you can die. That's basically how you want to use it. So I'm gonna close this replay because your team is kind of carrying you, I would say. If they played poorly this game, you would have lost. Simply because of these mistakes that are happening. And if you change these mistakes, you will find that, oh, this game is really easy to play. Also, another thing is that I'm looking at your talents. All the talents that you're taking are incorrect as well. This Lucent Beam and Eclipse talent is basically for the Axe build, and Axe build is kind of trash. You just basically play for Lunar Orbit, so when you play for Lunar Orbit, you want to take all of the Lunar Orbit talents. 10 talent is fine, you take one, like, otherwise you take Lunar Orbit Glaive talents. And it would really like make your game different, because these talents actually matter a lot. But yeah, also just to give you an example, okay, I've been playing Luna a lot, right? I've had games where, just to give you a perspective of how fast this hero farms, okay? This is just like a normal game where I have like a good start. So I end up having 270 last hits along with 8 kill participation. This is what it should be like on this hero. If you do decent in lane. This is a game where I'm losing. So let me just give you an example, okay? It's like 15 minutes and I have 101 last hits. So look at in 20 minutes. 201. So I farmed 100 creeps in 5 minutes. That's 20 creeps per minute, which kind of tells you that this hero is insanely fast at farming. Which kind of tells you that this hero can easily and should get 250 last in 20 minutes if you want to be a good player. And then for our talents, again, I want to see. I think you 100% got the option for Nimble. You just didn't take it, and also this Seer Signet is like useless on this hero. Should not take it. Yeah, I think every agility core, like every agility core that I'm playing these days, whether it's Shadow Fiend, whether it's TA, whether it's Luna, all of these cores that don't really have any mobility spell, right? They don't have a blink, they don't have grapple, they don't have a lot of these things. What I kind of do, Drow Ranger, is I always pray that I get this item. You will always get the movement speed enchantment. You should always take it. And then if you get this, you should always take it. And then tier 2, you keep it. If you don't get this on tier 1, you won't get it tier 2. So let's just say you don't get it, then tier 2, try to get Tumbler's Toy or Defiant Shell. It will accelerate your farm. And then you always get Nimble. Like this fucking attack speed, like 15 attack speed and 125 bonus night vision is nothing. It's trash. Like if you get like 6% movement speed, it's a lot. Like let me show you what I mean. It's like, let's do this real quick. Like why these stats matter so much. Like look at this, okay? Let's just say I'm like level 10. I have this. Okay. I don't really think this matters. So right now you have 370 move speed. You buy Windlace. You get Satchel. Right? And then you get the move speed. Look at my movement speed, by the way. It's 412. I have 412 movement speed, and when you're like farming your main jungle, you will have the buff from the water as well. Right? When you have the buff from the water, you have insane, you're probably like 500 movement speed. And now let's add Yasha to it. I'm running around the map with 550 movement speed. Do you know how fast I will farm? Or how fast I will join fights? Or how easy it would be for me to like basically run around in the fights? And I think once you get Manta, it's even more movement speed, right? Actually, no, it is still 10%. So that's fine. And now let's just say it's time for tier 2s where you have Manta. And then you get Satchel again. Right? You get Satchel again. And then you get Nimble. Wow, 460 movement speed. Running around. Press this, 492. This is insanely fast. And when you're like, it's not just your hero that's fast, your illusions are also super fast. Which means they can reach waves faster, they can do a lot of things faster, which can lead to more farm in general. So always take this. Honestly speaking, I've been taking Nimble tier 3 as well, because I don't see tier 3 items being that good. It's like I will get 23 attack speed. Like, I don't really think 23 attack speed is good compared to having 8% move speed. Like for example, let's just get this and get this again. Wait, why am I not getting tier 3? It's not upgrading, but it should be 8%, which is like you get more movement speed. And also, yeah, another thing is that if you don't get I mean, you will always get Nimble actually. What am I saying? So yeah. Do you have any questions, Mr. Jiva? Nine more MS. MS is king, man. MS is so fucking good in this game. Especially for carries. I accidentally like paused the fucking stream. Not the stream, the recording. So I don't know what we missed. But we missed hell a lot. Are you here, Jiva? Do you have any questions for that game? Yeah, they nerfed the attack speed way too much, and also the night vision. I think the damage and the move speed is crazy good. There's no free slot, Mike. If you want to make sure that your replay gets reviewed, please join the Discord and post there. Sorry to say, but bro is 2KMR. Things you say is too hard for him to understand. There are way more basic things than cancel pulling. I mean, I will only tell him things that he's doing wrong in the replay. I coach every position. It's like the things that I think would help him a lot, right? Is understanding where he wants the lane to be, right? Which will lead to a better lane. And then obviously buying the correct items in the lane with the minimal amount of gold you have. After that, it's literally farm max. You farm max and you join fights that are like really easy for you. Ideally, as a core, you should always join fights last. And you have to make sure you have the things that require you to join a fight. Like for example, if I'm playing Luna, I need Eclipse. If I'm playing Void, I need Chrono. If I'm Swen, I need my ult and Blink, right? SF can join fights and SF is really good because SF doesn't need ult or anything. She's always kind of ready. If I'm playing TA, then I need Deso and Blink. It makes sense, right? If I'm playing Ursa, I need my ult. Like, a lot of things are required to join fights, and you should always be the last. The reason why you should always be the last is because then it doesn't disrupt your farming, and they've already used all of their spells, and you have all the information that you need. You kind of TP in and just press one button, and just get a kill and just like get out. I think I get it, but it's hard to remember these fundamentals in game. You should write them down. I don't particularly think it's hard because let me just ask you something. It's like, where's your game? Where's your game actually? I will spend more time on this because I think it can genuinely help this player slightly more. Basically, like if you just look at this play, right? We discussed that how it's possible for Luna to farm 20 creeps in a minute, right? That's what we talked about. So let's just, before he dies. Okay, let's just go here, okay? So let's just watch what he does, okay? 64 last is 1140. Actually, let's just start at 12. He's gonna wait here. Let's just start here, okay? 72. How many creeps did he farm? 15, right? He farmed 15 creeps. So if he can do this every minute, right? He can get 250 by 20. If he can do this. And he is doing it. He knows how to do it. It's just that when he adds shit like this into the play, which has a simple solution. No ult, no fight. Ult use, run. Right? Simple solution. And then all he has to do is just repeat what he was doing. And not fucking go mid. And just like waste his time. That's literally all he has to do. If you look at the bigger picture. And then he would be like so far ahead. If that makes sense. It's like tips for offlane. No tips, my friend. It doesn't work like that. Anyways, do you have any questions, Jiva? Kinix, did you get your answer? Or no? Type it. All roles. Also, to my previous question, do I queue only one role? Yes. Practice one role. Like if I give you like this big lecture on Luna and carry, ideally you should only play Luna and carry. If we're not looking at ideal conditions, you should at least play carry and practice this. If you do take this coaching session and then you go start playing support or mid or offlane, it's not gonna help. Anyways. Yeah, anyways, if any of you guys are interested in long-term coaching, paid coaching, you know, spending more than 20-30 minutes on your replay or getting like priority access, I offer paid coaching, which is like one-on-one, and it's a bit on the expensive side, but if you're looking for something cheap, if you're already on my Discord, go to the announcement channel. I've announced that I'm making a new community that offers 24 sessions per month. These are group sessions, but they're 24, so you can at least get like a decent amount of value. It's for $65 a month, and yeah, you will be in a private community and you will have access to a lot of these things. And you give tips on monkey carry. I can't really give tips on monkey carry because I don't play monkey carry myself. And it just depends. There's no like tips and shit. It's like you have to watch the replay and then actually see what's going on in the game to actually say something. It's like when you guys ask me, oh, tips for offlane, tips for carry, like what do you want me to say? What the fuck do you want me to say? Like Dota doesn't work like this. Oh, top 5 tips to get immortal. This is why you guys get baited on YouTube. This is why YouTube is like, oh, if I post some fucking video like, oh, I coach this 7,000 MMR player which has a shit ton of like fundamentals, no one's gonna click on that shit. But if I post top 5 tips to hit immortal, everyone's gonna fucking click on it because they think that there's like a hack, you know? If I know this hack, I will hit immortal. There's no hack. There's no fucking hack. You have to put in the effort. The game is complex. You have to actually play well. There's no hack. Legit. If you want to improve MMR and if you have to actually get better at the game, you have to spend time and effort. 5 tips or 1 tip or 2 tips are not gonna happen. Like smaller tips can help you, and if you want smaller tips, I upload shorts on Insta and Facebook. Just go there. Yeah, I mean, this new tier build is kind of hard. Like, I agree with you. I'm fucking struggling. I don't play TA much either. It's kind of weak right now. But the solution is kind of like pick TA in free drafts and put 1 point in refraction. Like, in the first 3 levels. Like, you can start with Q or you can get Q level 2. That can help somewhat. That's like the only thing that you can do. Otherwise, it's like if you go 4-0-4, the build just ass. It doesn't really work. How to 1v2 as Luna? In my rank, support farm jungle roam. That's not possible. If you're telling to me that since level 1 your pos 5 has just left the lane and is jungling from level 1, first of all, they can't farm jungle level 1. Second of all, they can definitely leave lane level 1, but that's not going to happen every game. So if they're leaving your lane at minute 6 or 7, then they're doing the right thing. You're fucking Luna, just go jungle. Yeah, you max second. You always max second. Like, it's impossible for fucking subs to jungle level 1. So your statement is basically you kind of saying that my supports go jungle or leave a lane minute 6, 7, 8. At that point, you are also doing the same thing. So it's good for them to go and roam and do something else and not just like stay with you in the lane. You miss those. I miss those days. I mean, you can level 1 jungle. I can level 1 jungle with TA. I can level 1 jungle with Luna. I can level 1 jungle with LD. I can definitely level 1 jungle with maybe Medusa. Innate farmers can kind of jungle level 1. Murta can't. SF also cannot. Playing? No, I'm not playing. Weekend I don't play. Also, I'm like fucking cursed. You guys been watching my stream live? I'm like cursed right now. I need to like reset this curse. So I'm probably gonna play maybe tomorrow, but most likely not. If I go out tomorrow, then I don't stream. But if I don't, then I'll play. I've made videos on what you should do post minute 20. You can watch them, but the basic idea is that like your hero is kind of supposed to farm minute 20, get that item that helps fight, and once you start fighting, what you kind of do is you have to play for Roche and objectives. You kind of still keep scaling, but you use your items that you bought. You take Roche, and then you use Roche to like scale further and like take over the enemy's map. Some sun, brother. I'm not getting any sun tomorrow. Going out at night. Veno can jungle level 1. Somebody, yeah. Alright, do we call it? Do we call it? Title? I don't really know, but I've made like videos around that for sure. I think, wait, I'll just link it here if I can find it. Videos, public. Let's see. Yeah, this one. And I think this one as well covers the same thing, kind of the same thing. And yeah, I think it's these two videos that you should watch. Nice, 300 lasses on Luna, great. Which are the worst carries in this meta? Why do you care about worst? You should think about what's good. Worst is like things that you should not pick, right? I think you should not pick Ricky. You should not pick who's like really bad. CK, I guess. Weaver is also decent. I mean, you can pick Weaver in certain games. Naga is also pickable certain games. I don't think it's the right question to understand what's the worst carry. You should like know what's like good carries. Because in certain games, like if there's like a Slark anti-mage in the enemy team, suddenly Bloodseeker is good. So my game crashed. Fuck. Game crashed. I guess it's time to dip, guys. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in free coaching or any type of coaching, go on my Discord. I usually announce when I'm gonna do the coaching stream on there. And I'll see you guys either tomorrow with a gameplay stream or on Monday. And for the free coaching stream, it's probably going to be sometime next week, ideally weekend. All right, take care. Bye bye, guys.